Hey, hold on, bro. I'm doing a little podcast right now. I'll holler at you.
Look here, this how it's gonna go. I'm gonna do what the beat say do. You do what the DJ name say. And burn.
Just to burn one down.
Burn one and saute.
If you ever try Gucci, man, you might burn one.
And I'ma burn one for you.
She'll still fight a motherfucker. She 67. Why?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to another episode of the Burn One Podcast. Got your boy Rodney in here.
You got your boy Two Bleeds this night.
And you got your girl Sparkles in here.
Yes, sir. And we have, again, a few very special guests with us today. We got
Some
the boy.
more special than others.
Well, yeah, but both have been on the show before.
Special in different
needs.
ways.
Y'all
Okay.
say that to everybody, don't you?
He said that to
I said
everybody.
everybody.
That nigga.
Well, you are a special guest.
No, nigga, I feel special.
Man, anyway, talk to me. Don't talk about me. It's
yes,
Loski
sir.
1000. Loski literally 1,000 because I'm literally 1,000.
Like, literally.
Like, literally.
This is Carey Ray. I just like to talk. I miss
sir.
these niggas and shit. It's good conversation.
We happy to have you.
You miss us.
We got Jay Fox here.
Yeah,
Man.
niggas.
That wild nigga.
Jay Fox, the wildest nigga that's been on the podcast.
I ain't gonna say the wildest nigga.
He done said some wild shit.
Who's the wildest?
I don't know. We done had so many. I
Is
just
more wild than J Pop?
possibly. We done had
Who's
some
nomination the most wildest niggas on the Burn One podcast?
Ethan. I thought Ethan.
Ethan ain't that wild. Ethan just...
I think he's just
Ignorant.
courageous.
He courageous. He courageous.
He's brave.
I'm weak.
He ain't scared all the time. I love Ethan.
Ethan said nigga on the pod.
He did on the live pod. On the live pod. He sure did. Go listen to the live episode. He said it. He said niggas gonna be like, and then changed and tried to hurry up and act like he didn't do it, but he did.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's all good. He did.
I ain't gonna say nothing else.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Later on.
It's the truth.
Anyway.
Welcome to episode 129. 129 episodes in. We appreciate y'all coming through,
I feel
man.
like the Squid Games.
Did you finish that?
I did.
I finished that shit too.
Finish it too?
A lot of fast forwarding.
Wow.
I finished it.
Really?
I saw the games. I did not
Oh,
care
okay.
for all the
Well, you gotta watch
conversation.
everything else to really get the feel
I'm
of it
on
all.
YouTube. I'm good.
You fast forwarded through Squid Games?
Yeah, I
You saw
did.
the games.
Why did you do that, Carey?
I thought it was a good show. I don't think it deserves a cult following. Like, that shit could have been better in anime, and that stuff did not have to be that long. Like, that, it was,
I like
It was a little
that
slow
it
to
was
me.
that long
You ain't
because
give
if
it
it
a
was a movie, it wouldn't have explained
I
everything.
I mean,
You a hating
congratulations.
ass nigga. Fuck you.
Damn. It did not look, it's not all that.
I still ain't watched the shit.
Shout out to the haters.
I don't think you probably not finna watch that shit.
Probably not. Like one.
You'll probably watch it like
This one female I was talking to was like, "Oh, you should watch it. It's really good." I'm like, I got other shit I can watch.
What's the other shit you be watching though?
Stage TV
Sports.
screens. And
I mean, like outside of sports.
Oh,
You know,
I mean, shit. I make money off sports, so
Your
shit.
shit there.
Okay.
Speaking of, what you hit on the last one?
Damn.
I mean, you talking about?
I mean, you
I did, guys.
You said you make money.
What you hit on the last
one?
one?
What is that nigga making?
I make money.
Just bet that. Come on,
Bet that.
fuck
bet
bet
that.
that.
Bet that.
And fuck you too.
It's terrible.
Well, what you don't got to tell us everything. What's something you hit on this week? What's one of the things you hit on?
I hit on the parlay yesterday for the no run first inning and the Tampa Bay Bucks to win.
You gonna talk after the show?
Bro, I did the WNBA finals.
How'd you come out on that
Okay.
end? You got to get closer to the mic
Cause
too.
cause that shit is so uneven at times. So you like, man, I'm gonna just put the money. Chicago Sky, they got like one of the rawest teams that got everybody. I'm not gonna watch it.
Why they get rid of
Don't Phoenix got a?
It's the, I was gonna say it's Chicago and Phoenix, isn't it?
Yeah, Chicago and Phoenix, but it's the finals, so you already know the over under is high as hell because it's the finals. You know what I mean? So you like, you know, like the NBA finals.
I don't even know what a normal score is for a WNBA game.
Exactly.
I mean,
So
it's like
over, under,
it's like
you just betting on the line.
It's probably like 60 points a team.
Nah,
I mean,
they
that's
score
something you
more
can
than
just Google,
60 points a team. They score more than 60 points a
Are
team.
y'all watching the WNBA because you enjoy the NW?
I used to watch
you
the
feel-
WNBA. I haven't watched it recently. I feel like they kind of suck with promoting the league.
I feel like it's stepped up a lot this year because I see it all on my like social media feed
Nah,
in terms
for
of
real.
sports.
Yeah.
I don't have a
But
favorite
I still
player.
ain't watched the game.
Like, who's your favorite WNBA player?
Candace
My
Parker.
favorite, yeah, Isabel Harrison because I know her, but
My favorite retired.
Maya Moore would probably be my favorite ever.
Like I know some players in the league, like, but I feel like they just suck at promoting the WNBA. Like,
But they got some hoopers. That's the sad part about it. They got some real fucking
sure.
hoopers in
Who's
the
the tall Australian on the Las Vegas team?
Oh man, I love her.
Brianna
Cambridge.
No.
Liz
Cambridge.
Cambridge.
She a dog too.
And
She a fucking
like,
dog.
cold at basketball.
Her and Asia Wilson on that.
oh yeah, Asia Wilson, she
Towers
hard.
down there.
That's an expansion team too, ain't it?
Yeah. I'm saying, like, if
They
they
won
get
their
some
first year.
better headlining players, I can see myself watching.
I don't
that
even think
shit,
it's
like,
the players, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like they got some dog ass players, like old gal that just came out of Oregon last year. That was super close
Sabrina?
to Kobe.
Yeah.
She cold as fuck.
Yeah, she played for New York, right? Liberty.
I think she
She
played.
got
for
drafted
Liberty.
#1 overall to Liberty.
They got to do better with promoting it.
The thing is, yeah, they got to do better with promoting it, but women's college basketball is promoted heavily. Like
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
They got
they
dynasty.
get. I feel like college,
but it's the
women's
same
college
women.
get
Like you're just drafting
more
the
attention
same
than
women.
the pros do.
I mean, but you do the same thing in college football. Like, what does Alabama do?
You right, but like UConn, they had this freshman girl, real small little girl, hooping on bitches last year, right?
Oh, bitches. Yeah, nah, I believe.
Like
UConn,
women way
is that
bigger than her,
UConn?
and she only
That's
and you got to
all
play
you gotta
and you got to
do.
play for
All
4
good for
years.
Yeah.
You got to play all 4 years. You can't leave after the first year.
I ain't know
That's
that.
that's some bullshit.
I ain't know that. Damn.
I didn't realize niggas
that's crazy.
was this passionate about women's basketball.
I'm not.
I mean, the rules is
I
kind
ain't-
of
I like the
I
shorts.
didn't know.
the rules.
I mean,
is
I just
passionate
fuck
about
with sports
women,
in general.
so
So
shit.
anything
I'm-
that's
you know what I mean? So-
me doing with sports, that's really my shit. So
Yeah.
and I keep up with it enough. Like I could name 10 players.
Any sport.
any sport.
Name 10 hockey players.
Um,
Not 10,
I-
5.
okay. Alexander Ovechkin, Jonathan Tays,
5 seconds.
Marc-Andre Fleury,
You got 2 niggas. You got a nigga.
Pekka
Somebody
Rinne,
fact check this.
and
Pekka Rinne just retired.
PK Subban, and
4.
Shane Doan.
Okay.
Name 3 professional golfers.
Rory McIlroy,
Ooh.
Bryson DeChambeau, and
Is Brooks
the nigga-
Koepka?
Yeah,
Say
Brooks
Tiger.
Koepka.
Brooks
You
Koepka.
I wasn't gonna know because I wasn't
Yeah,
gonna
nah,
say
you can't say
Tiger. Come on,
Tiger.
'cause
Yeah, you
that
can't
would
say
have been
Tiger.
too easy, niggas. Because niggas
You
would
a
have.
sports
can't say
guy.
Tiger.
No, yeah, I really be watching
Would it-
sports.
Man,
Would it
name
have
3
counted?
cricket players.
I'm
Nigga,
yelling.
name 3
I-
professional bowlers.
I can. Michelle
Ping
Wee
pong.
used to play.
forget that. 3
Michelle Wee
cricket
was
players. That's a national
a
sport.
WPGA
What?
or
But hold on, wait.
LPGA.
LPG.
Would it
Yeah.
have counted
Monica
if he
Sorensen.
said Carey?
Yep, I remember her.
Would
Would it have counted if he said Carey?
Because you're professional.
You are professional.
Yeah.
Nigga, it
Nah,
counted.
nigga, I ain't
It count.
made $1 million off this shit.
Don't matter.
Hell.
Not
You
yet.
I
will?
would've known.
Shit, you
Eventually.
professional to you
Real
in the
question,
league
though.
to
Real
us.
question though. So do you plan on continuing to stay within golf? Yeah.
Yeah, I plan to continue doing that.
You gotta
but,
lose weight on it.
no.
No. First of all, he's in athletic shape.
He's like the biggest golfer out there. I've never seen a
Hell
golfer.
no.
No,
What
he's
you
not.
mean? What's
Look at
Buddy?
Tiger Woods.
Hell, fuck both of them. What's the old nigga that just won like maybe his first major like a
Bubba?
couple years ago? No, not Bubba.
Phil?
No, not Phil. He John something.
John Daly?
Yes.
John
Now that's a
Daly
fat nigga.
motherfucker.
He's a
Yeah.
fat nigga.
Nah, you ain't gotta be in shape for real.
So like, what's the next step? What's that next step? What do you have to do to get there? Then?
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to get. I don't want to get there. I
Oh,
don't want to
okay.
play competitive like that.
But if you like want
Say the
to,
opportunity presented itself somehow. Would you like refocus your energy towards that?
If the opportunity presented itself and I had enough people backing me, hell
What you
no,
mean
nigga,
backing
I
you?
don't
Like what?
care about
What
that.
you mean like backing you? Like financially?
But yeah, financially,
need sponsorships, right?
I still wouldn't do
So
it.
it's
No,
a money
like,
thing?
I'm a PJ teaching professional. So I'm am certified to teach the game of golf. And like, I'm passionate about teaching niggas like y'all who don't play for real, and getting y'all to understand how you can benefit off of it. So my passion comes in growing the game. I don't give a fuck about me being the best player, nigga, all that time.
That makes sense.
I don't care. Nigga, like doing shit like this. You can't do that if you do professional golf.
But you cold.
I'm cold enough to charge somebody $100 an hour for a lesson.
Okay, that's what's going on.
However,
How much you
the
charge?
niggas I'm trying to reach,
Yeah.
I don't care about all that. And so that's what I'm trying to figure out is how can I transition into things I know I'm good at, which is teaching, talking, and playing golf, and like turn it into where I can connect with like the everyday golfer, like the beginner. So I give a fuck about playing, but like growing the game, getting more really like black folks, of course, like lower class folks involved. That's my shit.
You don't. Shit, you should. I can see you with your own little golf courses.
Like golf is such
Golf club.
a
Public courses.
It's like a coat, ain't it? Like golf clubs.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
And
having
nice courses here are just owned by white people.
extremely.
And
Belton
so
Country
public
Club.
courses is
I've
just
been to the Governor's Club too.
Uh-huh.
I've been to the Governor. It's like in the middle of like a mansion neighborhood. And it's
That's
like,
how most of them are.
It's like
the
mile
nice
long,
ones
or
anyway.
2 mile. It's so.
I've been to
big.
one that was out in Lebanon, I think.
Oh my.
I
goodness.
went
It's
to
crazy.
I golfed the Hermitage.
Oh yeah,
that was nice. That was nice.
The president's in.
Yeah.
And the general side. I mean, golf is still you need to have a little bit of money to really try and play it and enjoy it. But folks don't realize like how beneficial it is and what that shit can put you on. Instead of just like making connections and shit.
You meet all kind of people on the golf course.
And you can play for a lifetime. So stuff like that. I'm like this little game because I'm not smart at all. Like I'm really slow as hell. But through golf, I get to meet motherfuckers and just talk and like make connections and build them relationships. So that's my passion. I want to put people on. I feel like I put people on through golf. I give a fuck about playing though. I'm good enough to hustle somebody.
So you not smart?
Hell no.
I thought you. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was a smart nigga.
Carey, weren't you in the
I'm
IB?
ACT.
Weren't you in the IB?
Although that
only
doesn't
took it
define
once,
how
though.
smart you
I
are.
only took
define
it
it.
once, and I got a 19.
19, what you get?
23.
22 is my highest.
You took it once? You got 23?
I'm gonna give
Well, no,
y'all
I
my
took it
super
twice.
score.
My first score was a 23. My second one was a 22.
For real?
I took
Because the
that.
second time I went with Bernard. Bernard and Carey were there. Yeah. At TSU.
I took that whole 5 times. at TSU, bro. First time I got an 18, 3 times I got a 19, the last time I got a 21, bro.
I didn't get to do
I
that.
took the ACT.
According to the white man, I am not smart. I am very much average.
I took the ACT 7 times.
Wow.
And my super, because I was trying to get a 24. My highest score without combining everything was a 23. And then combining everything, it was a 25.
Aren't you like dyslexic though?
It's fun.
Wait, what you mean?
And that's
combining
I had to take it, huh?
What you mean?
Because you can
combining?
do like a super score where you just take your highest score from each time when you took
you
it,
do not
and
see
then make your score. Because I was gonna go to UT Knox, and you had to get a 24, and you can do a super score to do it, or either I took the the SAT one time. That one was
I was gonna go to
was
UTC.
fucking horrible. I was like, I ain't doing
Chattanooga.
that shit.
But I had already said I was rooming with
But
TJ. Hell yeah. That was the
All
only reason
y'all
why I
niggas
stayed.
went down to Murfreesboro.
I was.
We did.
Biggest mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, big mistake.
Murfreesboro,
Yeah.
then UTC right after.
Yeah, and then but
Bro, I'm living to
yeah.
What the hell?
The first time I took the
I knew a
ACT,
couple
I got a
niggas that went
16.
to Tech. Daniel and
Oh yeah,
Ryan
no,
went to Tech.
everybody either went to
Oh,
UT
Tennessee
Chat,
Tech?
MTSU,
Oh, God.
or Cookville.
But then they ended up coming to MT. So
Oh my god.
That ain't like Cumberland.
I slick wish I would have went to TSU.
My
I ain't
brother
gonna
went to
lie.
Cumberland.
Huh?
I wish I would have went to TSU.
I kind of wish I would have went to TSU too.
It would when I transferred. I wished I had went there from year one because like the environment in the school.
It's so much
They
more
actually-
conducive to us.
Yeah, and like they actually want you to do good in your classes. Like that was the first time I ever got advisement on any of my courses and shit. And like the lady was like, "No, you gonna want to take these classes. I'm gonna talk to somebody and get you in this class because you're finna be a junior, and you need to have this class this year, or else you're gonna have to go for another year." Like she called somebody, talked to him, got me put in a class
Yeah, they
that I
don't jump the
needed,
hoops
and all that.
for
Like
you at the other
that-
schools for niggas.
they didn't even fucking give me advisement. The bitch wouldn't fucking respond to my emails.
Bro, MTSU changed the name of my major 3 different times
No, you just have to be on.
to where I had to
And then if
change the course of how I went about my major.
Just because they changed the name? What you mean? Like,
I can't even remember the name of it, what it started off as. It was supposed to be like film and video. Then it turned into like EMC. Then it turned into something else. Then I dropped out.
There you go.
well, y'all need to get y'all shit.
I won.
Yeah, that's on you.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I knew college wasn't for me when I had this anatomy class, and I had AMP.
Ooh,
Boy,
nigga, I made a D in that class.
congrats to you. Well, no, I ain't gonna cap. I made a C. I made a C my second time when I took it.
That fucked you up too.
No, the lab was cool for me. The lab was cool for me. It was the test. It was the test, but look, cause in my class, you feel me? I walk in. It was in the State Farm room. So
That big ass.
the big ass room.
Big ass, yeah.
So
Thank you.
it's about 100 motherfuckers in this class. Man, the first day of class, my nigga, teacher walk in, and mind you, I wasn't hip to the rate my professor and shit. So you feel me? I just signed up for any old class, and I'm like, nigga, this is like college, nigga. Like everything is gonna be cool. Like you feel me? Man, I end up having the nigga who was my teacher was the head of the college or whatever.
Yikes. That's the worst.
Did he have like a
Professor
he talked
Stewart.
Weird?
Like
It was
the
Professor.
dean
His
of
name
the
was
college?
yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. He had like short brown hair and he had like a
Kinda,
speech impediment. That's
yeah, a
what I
little bit.
had. But like, nigga,
He was an
you,
asshole. He was an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I should have been a theater student because nigga, I failed something.
I was a
do
theater
something.
student.
I'm going to your office to cry, and you are gonna let me redo this.
Hey,
Oh, my goodness.
funny as shit. Do you remember freshman year? We both signed up for chemistry.
No, that was sophomore year.
Sophomore year, me and TJ both signed up for chemistry. Not thinking shit about it, bro. We get in that bitch first day of class. She come in and was like, basically, if you just signed up for this class just to sign up for it, and you're not in the science major, you're gonna want to leave right now. Me and TJ looked at each other super fast. Like, we sat in there for the. Did you stay or did I?
Oh, we got up and walked
We
out.
left? Yeah, we
Nigga,
did
hell
leave,
yeah.
Shit, I would take
I'm talking about. She said that, bro. No, she said, oh, this is if you took this class for like a
just for one of
just
the
for like a
Gen
regular
Ed,
credit, yeah, Gen A credit or whatever.
She said,
She's
"This
like,
is not for you."
No, this isn't for you. I'm teaching this as if it's an honors class.
Bruh.
And then we got to the.
I had to take chemistry for my major, and I had the department head, but he was like nice, and he graded his shit on like a super curve. Nigga, I fucking got a 0 out of 5 on a quiz, and it was multiple choice.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so when we changed class,
And I tried.
do you remember the lady we changed to? She was like Russian. And you couldn't understand shit she was saying.
Bro, I
but
could
every
literally
time
understand.
She said something, she said, "Are you vits me on that?" She said that every time. Are you vits me on that?
I could understand every third word that she
I
said.
think all of the foreign teachers do that.
Like her accent was so strong, bro, and I'm just sitting there like,
Come on now, why did they do this?
Okay,
No cap, bro.
So question: how hard? What was it a hard thing to go through when you realized like college really isn't for you? Like was that tough to accept, or was it easy? Like fuck
nah,
this
because
shit?
I was just partying. I was like, shit, fuck it.
It was this. Hey, freshman year, me, TJ, and Rodney all had to hold each other accountable to go to class. We used to get up and go to breakfast.
Yeah, because our dumb asses signed up for
And
8
one
a.m.s
day,
and shit.
I was like, fuck this shit. I ain't going to class. I walked back. All 3 of us.
You remember that?
Nah, that ain't what happened.
Hey, you remember that?
She said she was going to class, and then she ended up turning back and ain't say nothing to nobody. And then I think me and Rodney both was sitting there like a second later and was like, man, fuck it, we ain't. We walking back and we like, hold on, ain't that a mirror right there?
My nigga, when I found out college wasn't for me, I still stayed in college. I didn't drop out until probably 2 years.
I just smoked.
I graduated too.
I got to the very end and I left.
As soon as I started smoking weed and being by myself, that was it.
Oh, as soon as I started smoking weed was as soon as I got to college.
Yeah. See, I did the same thing. I used to smoke when I was 14. Then didn't smoke. Smoked with a little bit when I was 18. But when I hit 20, nigga, it was over.
Really?
It was over, nigga. It was over. We was hotboxing in the car.
Nigga. Y'all remember y'all
Cushion orange juices came out. Like, I gotta smoke weed off of this. Do you know what he's talking about?
Whenever any new music came out, I had to smoke. I had to hotbox.
Do y'all remember y'all's first hot box? Yeah. Like your first ever.
I don't know if I remember my first one. I remember some memorable ones. I remember the first time I smoked before school. I remember the first time I smoked before school. We hotboxed. It was like 3 blunts. It was like 3 blunts. And we got into school late.
R.I.P. Simi.
And this bitch here, we had pre-cal together. We had fucking pre-cal together. I walk in, I hand a little note to the teacher. I'm trying to hurry up and go sit down. And we sit like diagonally across from each other. I sit down and she, damn, you stink.
Hey, I was petty as fuck.
You dirty bitch.
I used to be like, I'm telling.
Just straight up trying to snitch on a nigga.
Why you doing like that?
Cause I'm petty, nigga. That's why.
And it was one of the, it wasn't even like one of the cool teachers to even be playing with that shit about.
Sharon?
Huh?
What her name, like Sharon or something like that?
I don't know. It was the, she was like the girls' soccer coach.
Rodney,
Yeah.
Biz Hunt taught math and IB math.
Would Ryan be around when this be going on and shit? No.
When I didn't even know niggas was smoking in high school.
I didn't for real either.
Right.
We knew TJ was.
Right.
I mean, I knew TJ was, but I didn't know what it was, bro. Like, I didn't know the smell of it. I didn't know nothing about it, bro.
Come on. You ain't know.
I swear to God, bro. I didn't smoke
Where
weed
the
until
weed at? You ain't know.
I rock with the joke, but I wasn't smoking. I wasn't smoking.
I was
J-Bill.
I was buying weed in the restroom.
I ain't know.
If you ain't,
Bill
unless
was
you
smoking.
been in a stall
So
with a
that's how I
nigga
knew
to
niggas
give you
was
some
smoking.
weed
Tree in the bathroom. I was beating.
But you gotta think about
at the basketball games on the football field.
But you feel me? I used to just be minding my own business. So you feel me? If I didn't know you to be smoking with me, shit, I didn't know you smoked if I wasn't smoking with you.
I just thought niggas was chill, bro.
I really did too.
I was minding my business.
Some IB students, some white boys.
Oh, okay, like well,
I knew niggas.
Really?
I knew they were smoking, but I didn't.
But
know
I was
they
like, they white boys and they crazy and like they doing whole other shit.
Oh,
Like you feel
Lawsons?
me?
Some shit.
Yeah,
bro.
They on some whole other shit. So like weed was the least of the things that I was thinking they was doing.
They was doing cocaine in high school.
They was smoking
One
cigarettes and
bitch
shit.
OD'd in high
like,
school.
what the fuck?
In y'all's grade?
Yes. A bitch in our grade OD'd from
Was she
coke.
white or black?
And then the bitch also had alcohol
heart.
poisoning.
Black people ain't
Like a
got
couple
nobody.
weeks
Look, bro,
ago.
I didn't know what it smelled like. I knew niggas. I knew you had got in trouble for it.
Not in high
I think that's
school,
the first
hell.
time I had associated
Remember,
anybody
I was
with
gone
weed.
for 2 weeks.
But no, see, like
They
you
was supposed to
probably-
expel
you
me.
probably didn't know the smell. I knew the smell because of my brother.
I didn't know the smell.
You didn't know
know
it.
you was gone.
You were innocent
Damn.
in the world.
I was
And that's
never
why
around
you
it.
snitch on
Damn.
people, because
How long was this
I
nigga
y'all
been
were
going
the
now?
most horrible
What?
people ever.
Damn.
The first time I smoked, I rolled the whole
I
nugget
see them
in
saying
Sprinter
that
pack.
change. What up, nigga?
Do you
Me
remember
too.
my freshman year, sophomore year when we used to ride the MTA bus, bro?
Used to. I rode it all through high school. Go ahead.
I rode it up to junior year and then I just
Excuse me.
stuck with the
Uptown
white
was
boy.
19. I bought my first car. But go ahead. Yeah, I remember.
Bullshitting on that. I remember we used to ride the metro
That was fun. That was a good time.
I got kicked out that motherfucker for cussing and yelling too loud. I remember we threw some shit out the bus one time.
I remember that.
I was bad than a mother.
I remember that.
It was crazy
All
because
I
I was
got
like,
went to summer school after my freshman year.
I remember that.
he had a
Yeah.
reputation to uphold too. It was like,
Hey, TJ, the only one that didn't ride the bus.
Bro, I used to love to hear that, bro.
yeah.
You didn't ride the bus.
Ain't no way.
TJ is pretty.
I'm dead. How
you
though?
was the older, you wouldn't.
Nigga, no, I knew.
Who's supposed to?
I
Who
know
gonna
that.
catch the bus from
me and
Antioch
Rodney
to
grew up
Green
together.
Hills?
Yeah.
When I met
We
him,
played
Like
basketball.
Little League
I
basketball,
kind of thought they were.
elementary school.
I kind of thought they
Yeah.
were twins on the low.
Me and Bernard was
They look just alike.
On some
No, they
fraternal
don't.
shit.
But
Y'all
Bernard
look
was
alike.
fat.
I was like, it don't look
Y'all
good.
just different shapes. She just like you like a circle. He like a rectangle.
Hands down, Bernard, the funniest nigga I know, bro.
The
Bernard
most natural
is hilarious.
You remember, in middle school, that nigga used to fall asleep on command, bro. We be
Like,
like,
Oh,
in,
man.
in lunch, everybody be playing around, joking. Bernard hit just fucking tucked on the ground.
He made
bro.
straight A's, didn't he?
Yeah, he's smart.
Bro, the funniest thing when we were kids, I would go to their house. First off, y'all lived where, in like Bellevue or
The
something like.
deepest part of Bellevue ever, with nothing
Back
but old
then,
white people.
bro. Back then, I thought y'all lived probably 2 hours away.
That's a long. I mean, from where you live though,
I lived out here.
bruh.
I thought they lived 2 hours. I was like, they don't even live in Nashville.
Hey,
bro.
real talk. Real talk. Bellevue is a drive.
That's a cool little
I
job.
re-
Bellevue is a deep ass drive.
It is.
I-
7221.
I remember I stayed with them for a few days, and Carey was riding his scooter. Was it your scooter?
Skateboard.
So you were skateboarding down this very steep hill, very steep, and you fell, and his face broke his face.
So you was there with me. That half of my
Half
face.
his face.
I went down this hill. That boy got shaky. I landed face first and skid. Y'all know that Batman villain where half of his face
Yeah,
is the like.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck
looked
I
like
look
Two-Face.
like, bruh.
Hey, did your eyebrow come off?
Is that what happened?
Probably.
Is that what happened right there?
The other side?
I've been through some shit.
everybody,
Nah.
everybody get a couple of these. That's all, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, no, me and Rodney go back.
Yeah.
I see. Y'all
Like,
go
like
back,
his
man.
mama was selling like Avon products to my mama, bro.
Yeah.
I think everybody mama sold Avon.
Hell
My
yeah.
mama sold this shit
That
right
was
back.
the original black lady weed right there.
Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah.
Hey, they was slanging Avon, nigga.
My mama used to do the candles. Y'all had the candle lady. My mama did candles.
No, my mom,
Got
my
that
mom
fire.
did.
It was either Avon or Mary Kay. Mary Kay was like the high
Maybe-
class shit. My mama did Avon.
Maybe I'm a little bit white, but my mom did Pampered Chef.
What's
Pampered Chef. So it's like
Pampered Chef.
the cooking wear and stuff like that. Okay,
Ah.
never mind.
Yeah,
Your mom was selling Vector knives.
Black
I
man.
know what you're talking about.
My mom did
y'all
Pampered
believe
I
Chef.
got old black parents that'll buy anything that came to the door. So yeah.
Did y'all have
Nah,
a
but
kid?
that's
Yeah.
real good.
I'm trying to work
That's real
on
good.
this
Not in
cleaning
my
product. This
neighborhood,
thing will
but
clean
my granny-
everything. Never use it.
My granny in Chattanooga was the candy lady.
Did y'all have a candy lady?
yeah.
And y'all
She was
there?
the frozen
I know
lady,
you
too.
had one.
Really?
She was the frozen,
I know
the
you
freeze
had-
cup
We
lady
had
too.
multiple candy ladies. They was in competition. Come on, we had candy ladies.
You
Freeze
and,
Cup ladies was in competition.
We didn't have
brother
those
best
in
friend-
either neighborhood I went
My
to.
auntie was
Yeah.
the
Stay down
candy
the
lady in Edge Hill.
Your auntie was the candy lady?
My brother's like best friend's auntie. We would go over there
That's
in
cool.
motherfucking
This
Edge
candy
Hill.
lady was in Dodge City.
She had motherfucking
Wow.
Dorito nachos
everything.
plates for $10.
Like, bro, like,
and freeze cups and weed.
you had a
got
good
all
candy
that shit,
lady
bro.
plug, it was probably
She got
over
cigarettes,
with.
Rillos.
What all
Because
does
that's
candy
where the
lady
CD
provide?
man would go
Is
to
she just a
sell
little corner
CDs
store
or
person,
DVDs.
baby?
There's probably weed getting
had to
sold
go-
out there.
Hey, Carey.
You went
But-
back right there, nigga. Selling
I didn't have
CDs.
a candy lady.
He
either.
went back right there.
I didn't have that. Dr. Ray wasn't allowing the
Neither,
candy lady. He went
neither,
to Walgreens.
neither neighborhoods that I lived in.
Hold
had
up,
candy
y'all
lady.
was
And
ever
I
at
lived
Kroger's
in
back in the
a
day?
black area
The man
at
selling
one point.
DVDs and shit.
Yeah.
I
They
used
did
to buy
that.
bootleg DVDs.
Y'all remember that?
Yes.
Hell
Yeah.
I still
Well,
don't know
we
how
be at the
Medea
barbershops,
got
too.
on VHS.
Barbershops.
Yeah.
How did
I used to
Medea
mine
get on
at the
VHS,
barbershop.
bro? I don't know how to. That shit blows my.
Hold
how
on.
you
Tyler
type to
Perry.
play?
A camcorder.
Nigga, I don't remember.
Tyler Perry.
When was the last time you saw?
Hold
me?
up, I ain't never seen Medea on VHS. Now
I used
know
to
Medea
have.
on-
We
family
ain't never seen Medea on
reunion
VHS.
When we got them,
They was
The
DVDs.
legit, it was DVDs.
You know what I used to fuck with the bootleg DVDs? Some of the good bootlegs would give you a fake cover on that bitch.
Yeah.
I'd be like, appreciate that, fool. Thank you.
That
took time. You printed that shit off of me,
That's
nigga.
trapping.
Appreciate that.
They had to do each individual one like that.
That's like nigga with the Mylar bags these days.
on
It's the
now.
same weed.
Same thing.
It's the same weed.
Oh God. You have to weigh each one of them up, stack it. I mean, I don't know how they do it.
But the fact that they, but the
always nice with the
DVDs,
bags.
the DVDs though, they used to be clutch.
God. No, for real. You have exclusive shit too. Like, damn, this ain't even came out yet. It's still in theater.
I remember my dad. I
That
remember
was the best Christmas gift.
my dad got
You get
Kangaroo
your
Jack
granny.
on bootleg one day. I was like, what?
Okay, hold up. Not all them bootleg
Fighting
copies was
Temptations.
good copies.
No, you gotta.
I definitely done had mine when niggas walking in the
Hey,
back.
this was
Oh,
my
nah, I done
favorite
had
one.
some bullshit.
This was my
But I done
favorite
had
copy.
some elite I done
But
had
nah.
a bootleg that had a main menu.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
I had a night at the museum that had a
Oh,
main
God.
menu, and I was like, whoa.
Oh,
Was it
God.
bootleg?
I
Yeah.
had one
Yeah,
that was
no,
straight
that
off
was
the
a good one.
internet too.
That sounds too good to be true.
It was a lady who used to
Nah, that's
sell
what I'm saying.
bootleg
When you
stuff
find a
like
nigga that got the good ones, because you feel me, he say, nah, these the fire.
That's different.
Just a,
These the fire.
it's a shit right
And
here.
he got the music and shit. Come on now.
Man.
Did you ever feel bad buying like if you ever bought like a pirated like
No.
mixtape?
Yeah.
Nah.
You ever bought a pirated?
I never
Don't you
did
remember
that.
the mixtape store? across
Nigga,
from
I
Knockout
bro,
Lanes?
niggas used to steal my CDs all the time, nigga. I used to stay with
I
everything.
was listening to mainstream CDs. I didn't get on the mixtapes till my mixtapes.
Really?
Till live mixtapes.
You
Yeah.
hit the right gas
Live
station,
mixtapes.
you can get
Yeah,
everything.
that was a motherfucking.
That was
wave,
the
man.
one.
Live mixtapes was different. That changed everything for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Live mixtapes.
My turn. Then fucking 24hourhiphop.com used to be the motherfucking shit.
They had them, but like live mixtapes had all the raw shit. Like I remember that's how I got on the
Crazy
big
Monkey,
crib.
What's it called? Something Monkey.
Trapped Out of Trunks, Volume, whatever the hell. I was listening to all of them.
My turn is what.
Spinrilla?
Spinrilla. Look, something with a monkey. I
Spinrilla.
knew it was something. Spinrilla.
It really came out afterward though.
Oh God, but Spinrilla.
Y'all remember when World Star was at like its highest
peak?
Boy,
Yeah, you would hate to hear that if you got into a fight with somebody.
they did in the
Boy, you
background.
gotta fight for your life after that.
Every day, it's just got a whole bunch of videos. It's just crazy, boy.
Whatever happened.
I never even
I
got
don't
It's
know.
still up.
around.
But who be on there like that? It's
The
like
Ratchets?
some Lyrical Lemonade videos, maybe.
Niggas who graduated college in like 2010. You know what I'm saying?
If you go viral on World Star, you'll make money.
yeah, like 30-year-old.
Here's how I equate it: like 10 million views on
And
World
me.
Star is
I
equal to
thought
probably
it
5 million views on YouTube.
Yeah.
You think? I don't know. Do
But
you
if
feel
you
like
if you got 10 million views on World Star, you probably got 5 million views on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. The same video is
how
what I'm
many
saying.
clicks is
Yeah.
on fucking World Star?
But there's way more shit on World Star. A bitch could get naked on World Star. You can't do that on YouTube.
Y'all
Right.
still be getting on World Star?
No.
Naked
No.
bitches?
No.
I follow World Star.
You type in NSFW on World Star search bar.
Not suitable.
You had to know what to type in on there if you was looking
Not
for that.
suitable for.
I'm not saying I did that, but I'm gonna give
because
you
I
a
used to
strategy.
fuck up computers as a child. So you type that in, that's virus free.
Talking about porn.
Gotta think Tumblr. Did y'all have Tumblr?
Tumblr
back
was
in
probably
high school?
the
I knew niggas
craziest
that
shit.
used to be on Tumblr.
Tumblr allowed
Tumblr
everything.
porn was
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
the best thing in the world.
I didn't catch the
Seriously.
Tumblr wave.
See,
Really?
I've had these websites y'all
It was
had
just
and
girls
never
be on
seen
there and be
any
like,
porn
post my
at
nudes
all.
on here.
I mean,
I'm on
Well,
the
mine was
website.
probably
if
but
that's
I'm
what
on
you're
face.
looking for, you find it. You weren't looking
I
for
never.
it.
I was not.
That's way before what we knew what algorithms was.
That's like
The
DMs
algorithm
before
knew what I was
DMs.
looking
It's like
for.
a way to get in there. Because like girls would be like, oh man, I'm gonna write a poem about being naked or about blah blah blah, and then you'd be like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Oh, DMs before DMs, and then Twitter splashes that all the way open. Because late night Twitter really came.
Twitter After
from
Dark
fucking-
is probably
from fucking Tumblr.
That's my
Twitter After
shit.
Dark top tier social media things.
Man.
Once again, I don't. I
gotta
guess
do it.
Yeah, I got.
the algorithm is not the same for me.
Nah, you just don't follow
It's
the
a
right
lot
things.
of no.
I don't follow
the
nothing
right-
for
There's
Twitter.
a lot of funny shit on my Twitter,
I could never see
Same.
Twitter After Dark these days.
but it's always
Nah,
funny
bruh.
stuff all day.
Twitter After Dark ain't even the same.
And bro, I
You just
just
gotta follow.
I just hate the
did the
ads.
stand come with the phone? The stand?
Nah, it's a case.
Well, that's the case.
Oh shit, I ain't no goddamn card. No.
I realized we didn't even address.
You
any
can't see it
one of
in
the
the
topics.
camera.
You can't.
Yeah, we
Alright,
can go.
I just got.
It's that.
Yeah, man. It's a mad case. And the motherfucking stand.
Take care of your shit.
Oh yeah, I got to. I put too much fucking money in here.
Not to be that person, but
And I
we
got
are
Apple Care.
34 minutes in, and we ain't talked about nothing on the
We done had good
rundown.
combos though.
We was just talking.
This been good.
It is, but I actually did a rundown this week.
Okay, what's the run it down?
Dolan, am I talking to you?
I love you.
Pardon?
I like that candy lady topic we were talking about.
Think about it, man. I didn't experience the camp, but we know.
I didn't have it.
Hey, look. My granny was the frozen lady in Chattanooga.
What's the frozen lady?
You ain't never had a frozen?
I never had a frozen.
She might.
She
Well, God bless her soul. He
gas
might know who she
stations.
was.
What did you just say?
I had a Tiger Market. You know what I'm saying? I had an Exxon. That's
Yeah.
what I had. You know what I'm saying?
I made my own
Frozens?
freeze cups.
Frozen.
Okay, but that's you can't get it. You couldn't get a frozen at like they don't make those at the store. Frozen is
Oh,
a
that's not the
Yeah,
type of
freeze cup
person.
lady. What you talking about?
a freeze cup is like a plastic cup with nigga. What are you talking about?
Kool-Aid.
Plastic cup.
Okay.
Well, how my granny would make
We
it.
do styrofoam cups.
I made my own freeze cups.
Same difference.
Same
I really couldn't tell you the recipe, but it's a flavor. It's sugar.
I've never understood when
It's
people say that.
Say what?
what?
Same difference. I don't. That irks me. I swear to God.
It's like tomato,
It's the same.
tomato.
Okay,
Either
because
you
I've
know
seen my
English or you
granny.
don't.
I've seen my granny put them in
Potato,
styrofoam
potato.
cups, but she would have the big plastic cups.
How would you eat your freeze cup?
I mean, sometimes I get a spoon because my granny would have a whole freezer. Sometimes I get a
Yeah,
spoon.
bro. That's how you learn how to eat pussy right there.
That is, I'm not gonna fucking cap.
I got a frosty.
You eat some pussy, act like you eat a freeze cup.
Upside down.
If you eat pussy like that,
You never flip it upside down?
No one cares
they
like
get the
Carrie's
spoon?
looking like
I
this.
just, if we're gonna talk about it, we can talk about it. I'm just saying
You
where
never
we're
put
going with
I
this.
mean, it depends on when you. So if you got a fresh freeze cup, it's gonna be cold.
That's an occupational hazard.
So you gotta wait a little while for this freeze cup
What's
to
the
Have
correlation
you ever
with
done
giving
this? What he talking
fellatio?
about? Flip
What's
the freeze cup
Because you're
upside
licking.
down.
do what you said.
Because you just
You're
looking
licking
crazy,
and
huh?
sucking and
Hey y'all,
sucking
hey y'all,
and licking.
hey y'all.
Sucking
Have y'all
and
ever
licking.
did
That's the
y'all
key to
used
eating
to?
pussy, huh?
I mean, if y'all have eaten freeze cups as youngsters, I haven't had one in years.
Man, it's been a
But
minute.
we used to flip our freeze cups upside down in the cup,
Because that's where all the sugar goes.
and we used to eat it from the bottom.
My cousins used to do that. My cousins used to do that. My cousins used to do that.
Occupational hazard.
Never did that.
Look, bro, my granny was the freeze
I
cup
ain't
lady,
never
so
did that
everybody
either.
ate them different.
Oh God, everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Said, I
Yeah,
was
some
seeing
people just
eat
get
it
their
10
spoon and
different
just
ways.
get to going away. But we
That's how my mama would
as
do it,
youngsters,
yeah.
man, we'll squeeze styrofoam cups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then get them loose, and then we
Throw me a
flip
cup,
it
Mimi.
upside down, and all the sugar at the bottom. So it's like it's softer. So it's
Exactly.
like you ain't
Drink
gotta.
all my
It's just
drink.
like a slush at the. Hey,
That was a good throw.
was a
so.
Man, that hit your hands.
That was top tier.
too
Yo,
blue.
Anthony Ferguson.
Your hands
All right.
is trash.
Okay. My granny had a plastic freeze cup, but it would be clear.
Nothing.
What?
I'd eat them. You know, you let it get. I'd
Michael
let it get a
Pruitt.
little
That's who it is.
soft.
Michael.
Then you know, you just eat that motherfucker like that.
Oh yeah,
I see. Look
And
at
so that's how like
Hey,
low
Rodney.
key.
and that's how you eat pussy. That's
Rodney, do it.
that's
Do it
the
one more time.
one-on-one on eating pussy. Cause he did that shit smooth as hell. That's
Do it
how
one
you
more
do
time,
it.
Rodney.
That's
Muscle
first.
memory.
Yeah. It's the way a nigga eat chicken, and it's the way the nigga eat a freeze cup. It's all pussy related. Because you see the way a nigga
Chicken
eat
pussy
chicken.
related.
Oh no!
Yes,
Oh
sir.
no!
Yes,
I don't know about
Wings
chicken.
or breasts?
You use your-
Yes. Yes. It's relatable. Occupational hazard.
Niggas is
You
going
mentioned that.
overboard.
Same difference.
I cannot relate.
Eating pussy
I
like
cannot
chicken.
relate to this topic.
I eat the fuck out of my chicken.
What
nigga.
Wayne
I
say?
Yeah.
What Wayne say?
bite.
Wake up early.
How you
in
do the
morning,
freeze cup?
Eat that pussy like cold pizza.
Yeah.
Ain't that what
Nigga,
he
I
said?
biting the piece. Y'all biting on coochie?
Yes.
You ain't got a gap.
Wow.
You're not chewing on it. Forget it. Look, forget it. Forget it.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? But you feel me? We used to like, we used to loosen it up a little bit and push
Yeah.
it from the bottom.
Y'all some freaky niggas.
And then we used to like get it out like it, and then we'll
You just
On
molested
like
that cup.
on another cup, right?
nah, in the same cup. We'll take it's frozen, so we'll take it out and it'd be like a little cylinder. But we'll flip it upside down so it look like the Leaning Tower of Pisa on top of it like it. And
You
take
just
the
eat that
spoon
hoe.
and you eat it from the top of it like that, and then when you get done, you just start to, you know what I'm saying, around. And
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
I really wish y'all could have grew up with a freeze
I'm
cup.
just
or
really
something.
sad that is what y'all took from.
I had
That's
them.
not what I. That's
As
not
a
what I
kid.
took from it. But
As a kid, you was like, this practice.
that's wild. That's
What else do you
egregiously
eat like
wild.
that?
I was just fucking it up. I wasn't thinking about pussy. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
what
was just
y'all-
eating.
I wasn't thinking about.
What
I
was
wasn't
your
thinking
favorite
about coochie at
flavor?
all when I eat chicken.
Favorite
About
flavor?
chicken.
Red.
I was gonna say.
See, nah, my granny did flavors. My granny had. I mean, it was. I feel you. I feel that.
Red.
But I think red was cherry. My granny had a white one for pina colada.
Nah.
She was hard.
We didn't want that.
Coconut.
Kids don't
Coconut,
like that.
yeah.
Kids don't want that. That's like some adult shit.
First of all,
Nigga,
when I
adults
was a
eat the
kid,
freeze cups
give
too.
me- Give me a Miami Vice flavor.
She made big
whatever.
freeze cups and little
No
freeze cups,
alcohol.
too.
Man, what the look? See, we only had the little freeze cups. When I got a little older, like 8, 9, 10,
And they had
that's
the
when they
big
came out with the big. I was like, they changed, but they raised the price. It was like
Yeah.
75 cents, $1. Some hoods, some hoods charge a whole $1 for the big ones. I was like, oh,
Bro, my granny was so
I'm not
popular.
coming back over here.
My granny's so popular. I would have to stay with them. Some nights, some people would come to the crib.
Freeze cups, the big
to come
freeze
get the
cup.
freeze cup,
I didn't
bro.
have freeze.
Really?
Nights.
Damn, that's the culture.
I grew up in a white neighborhood.
Bro, so
Okay.
all that.
I can't relate to
And
that.
then
This
the
shit.
black neighborhood I grew up in, they just didn't have it, or maybe I didn't know.
See, we was, the kids always just came together.
I didn't like the kids.
Oh yeah.
I still don't.
What's that right there?
That's cute. Lighter.
That's your lighter?
Well, it's a lighter.
Is that lighter?
That's
Yeah,
my
it
torch
starts
lighter.
grills.
It's
Like
actually
it lights charcoal.
So it's a grill lighter.
no, it's a torch lighter. I bought it for cooking. It was in my car.
Yep, got them purple.
Okay.
Is that Thanos?
I don't think it's, is it turned all the way up?
That's a Thanos helmet.
Let's leave it alone.
Turn it as far as it go, and then click it. You might be turning it off.
Like y'all.
That turned it off. Now turn it the other
A little
way.
flammable. Look a little.
Dangerous, huh? Probably shouldn't do it by my equipment.
What about you?
Yeah, it goes really far. I burned a spider with it the other day off my car.
Burning spiders.
Because it was on my mirror and I couldn't get out of my car, so I had
That's
to like reach
inhumane.
over and burn it.
You just need to kill it with your hand.
Nah.
No, I don't do that.
So
That's
what do we have
encouraging.
on the rundown?
That's
Okay,
encouraging.
are we okay? All right. So the first thing on the rundown. Hold on, wait. God damn it! Is the
How
mouse
long have we
working?
been talking?
We've been currently talking for 42 minutes. So the first thing that I have on the rundown. Fuck. How do I do this again? Okay, I figured it out. I think I did.
Is it
Oh
on the
yeah,
screen?
yeah, it's on the screen. Kyrie Irving and like the vaccine controversy. So the Nets are not gonna let this nigga play because they said they don't. I already know Rodney's stance on this, but they're not. They're not gonna let him play since he's not vaccinated. They said that nobody can be a part-time member of the team. And a lot of people are upset with Kyrie for not getting vaccinated, even though that's something that is somebody's personal choice. And the fact that people even know he's not vaccinated is a problem to me because that's a HIPAA violation. So, yeah. But Rodney, would you like to go ahead and speak on this?
It's not a HIPAA violation, I don't think.
It is, because I should not know what you're vaccinated from. Like, that's medical record information. I should not know your medical fucking history at all.
It's not.
Unless
HIPAA.
you personally yourself share it with me.
Well, you have to share it with your employer, yeah, no.
And his employer shouldn't be sharing it with us. Because let my employer share that shit with anybody. Don't worry about it. We going to court.
Nobody watches whatever you do.
I don't care. We're going to court.
Nobody knows.
We're going to court.
No one knows who you
Basketball.
Court.
No Kyrie Irving.
Court.
So my stance.
It's bullshit.
It's not. You don't even know what I'm about to say. I haven't even spoke to you about this.
I know. Go ahead, Rodney.
But she knows though.
Okay, cool. I think. Did you watch his IG live?
I seen some of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
I watched it.
What did you get from the sum of what you saw?
his voice irritates me. So when I say I seen some of it, I seen like 30 seconds and got off. And it wasn't enough to even understand what was going on.
Y'all know how I feel about it because we talked about it on on contrary.
Let the people know. Get a refresher.
I think Kyrie Irving's full of shit.
Thank you.
You already knew.
No one gives a fuck. He's gonna eventually get vaccinated. He's gonna play this season.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think eventually. I think he'll hold out right now because it's big. Everybody's talking about it. It's
He
Kyrie.
got to give that money back, and he don't get them game checks.
Kyrie thinks he's Colin Kaepernick or Muhammad Ali is.
No.
I'm telling.
Stupid.
I think he's stupid. Yeah, but I think he thinks he's like doing something crazy, like doing something really revolutionary.
He was a flat earther too, so
he
may be a nigga you just can't tell shit too.
And he said he's not anti-vax. That's what he.
Hold on, wait. Can we rewind to the flat Earth thing? Why is that even like an argument for people, like whether or not the Earth is flat or round? Because like once you really find out the answer to that question, what the fuck is it gonna matter? You still gotta get your dumb ass up and go to work every day, or figure out how the fuck you gonna live every fucking day. Why are you worried about that?
Ask
Why
Kyrie.
is that even like a hot topic? Like everywhere you go, like it's a big debate, and like all these fucking people are like, well, they're trying to keep all these. That's fine.
Well, don't flat earthers think
work.
that? Yeah, I think ultimately they think that we just being like lied to and manipulated. Probably.
I mean, and it still wouldn't even fucking matter.
Yeah, but
because you
there's
still gotta make money and you're gonna die.
I'll say this. I generally disagree with a job forcing you to take in something that's being injected into your body. However, with Kyrie, and like a lot of niggas when they claim they do research or whatever, it's like, man, like stop fucking, like you're not really looking into the vaccine and the components of it and how it really affects. Like your research is probably to the extent of a lot of others, which is YouTube clips, Twitter, Facebook, and whatever else is just kind of common stuff. But the concept of, I cannot make a living without taking a vaccine, I do disagree with that. I don't think occupation should put people in a position where their livelihood is at stake.
Do you know where the vaccine mandate comes from? So it doesn't come from the Nets. It doesn't come from the Players Association.
It comes from New York.
It comes from New York.
Yeah.
So he was going to be like, all right, if I'm not vaccinated, well, the NBA really didn't do it. That's not his job. This is like bigger. See what I'm saying? That's like big when your state, like the niggas from New Jersey, they got the same shit. Like where he's at. So I don't know. I guess it's a government question more than your job question.
I'm just looking at Kyrie out of everything else.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
if he retires right now, who is he?
He's a cold ass nigga who wouldn't take a vaccine.
Would he go? Would he be in the Hall of Fame? Is he a Hall of Famer?
No. No.
I asked myself that question. I said, if he retired today, who is Kyrie?
No. And I'm going straight basketball. No.
Straight basketball. He won the best.
I would say no, or it's gonna be a while.
Kyrie top 10.
Who is he better than?
Who is he better than?
Who is he better than?
Like, think about how long it took Allen Iverson to get into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, come on.
And he won MVP. Averaged 27 for his career.
Steven Jackson.
Kyrie goes to the Hall of Fame based off of that one shot. Based off of that one shot. That's it. If that one shot don't happen in Game 7 to win it all for the Cavaliers, it was finna look like LeBron got them back that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Without that one shot.
How many games did he play in Duke? Tell me.
5.
He played like
6.
4 or 5, 6 of them.
6 games at Duke.
And got picked first overall.
Hurt. No championships with Boston. He got one with fucking Cavs.
Cleveland.
If he retires right now, you're going to be like,
he's not first ballot.
NBA
That
gonna
nigga is
move
cold
on
though. He's top 10
scary.
for sure.
Today, maybe.
Who?
Maybe top 10 for
Who's
Kyrie
better
Irving. Don't disrespect that man. Because he ain't vaccinated right.
That's
Top
right.
10 point guard?
Stop.
Because he ain't
Today
Yeah,
in the
not top 10
NBA,
point guard?
I can name
Cold in
3-point guards
basketball.
better than him. And if I can name 3-point guards better than you,
Please
you can't be
name
top 10.
3-point cards better
Dame
than Kyrie.
Lillard?
3?
Dame Lillard, Steph Curry.
Who's
Russell?
the third?
Russ.
Who's the third?
Russell ain't better than
Fuck no.
Stop. You don't even
got
like
Russell.
this.
Mr. Triple Double.
Kyrie's never had an
Mr.
MVP.
Triple Double.
Kyrie's never had an MVP.
But you
And
still
he's
not picking Russ
vaccinated.
over Kyrie.
What did you just slide in there at the end?
Chris Paul.
And he's vaccinated.
Chris Paul is respectable.
Wow.
Nigga,
So being vaccinated
Chris Paul,
affects.
He ain't better than Chris Paul.
No,
Is Luka a point guard? Is Luka a point
If he
guard?
retires right now.
He is.
Okay,
I'm
then yeah,
still
listen.
taking
Luka's
Kyrie.
better than
You're
Kyrie.
not taking Luke. You're not taking Kyrie over. Chris
I'm taking
Paul.
Kyrie over Luka.
I'm taking Luka over Kyrie. I'm sorry.
Over Chris Paul?
Yeah.
They two different styles.
Chris Paul get
Nah,
on
we
the
talking
team
about
and make
point
him
guards
better.
though.
He get on the team, make him better.
If
we
we
talking
talking
about
about
top
point
10?
guards,
Playoff off the top.
and I want my point guard to lead my motherfucking team, then I'm picking Chris Paul because he's a facilitator. He gets everybody involved. But if I just want a motherfucker that's gonna get me a bucket,
What do you
Kyrie
want?
gonna get you a bucket.
But which one do
I'm
you
not saying he
want?
won't.
nigga?
I'm not saying he won't.
Which one do you want, nigga?
Nigga,
I'm not saying he won't get you a bucket. Kyrie a bucket.
Yeah, nigga, fuck you.
Kyrie a bucket. He a bucket.
He a bucket.
It's easily 8 niggas better than him in the league, though.
Zach LaVine.
Easily
You gotta
8.
chill.
8.
I'm not picking.
Positionless?
Positionless.
LaVine,
8 overall
what's
players.
up, Minnesota?
Not points, just 8 players.
I say, you
Better than
LaVine
Kyrie.
Oh
over
my
Kyrie.
God.
Nah,
Got something against him
What's
personally.
old boy from Minnesota?
Nobody on Minnesota.
D-Lo?
Hell nah.
D'Lo, D'Angelo.
No.
No. Hell no.
What about the young boy?
What is Giannis?
NBA.
Y'all let's come on. Point center, man.
Minnesota Timberwolves rookie.
Anthony Edwards?
Hey, he's
That
gonna be
nigga-
nice.
that nigga's
No,
small
LaMelo's going to be
power
nice.
Melo's
forward.
obviously gonna be nice.
He's going to be better than Kyrie.
Who?
for sure.
LaMelo is going to be better than
The
Kyrie.
little ball is motherfucking nice.
I don't know about that.
I think he's more of a bucket and more of a facilitator. No, he's not as pretty. He really play ugly, but he gets you the ball and he a bucket.
Yeah.
And he's bigger.
And
Is
he's
he
a
a
locker room
bucket?
guy too.
I don't know if he's a
Melo's a bucket.
I don't know about
Melo?
Melo's a
Carmelo
bucket.
that.
Anthony?
Love Mello.
Oh, I was say.
LaMelo ball, but I don't know. I'm not picking LaMelo.
You see,
over
Jello got picked up
Kyrie.
too.
He did.
Nah, he got waived today.
No, he's
I thought he got picked up
He
today.
got waived today.
the same day he got picked up.
Yeah, bro, they're clearing out this shit, bro. I just saw ESPN do it. Bro, that nigga, I don't know, something wrong with him. He shouldn't have stole that shit.
Can't give him.
He really shouldn't have stole that shit,
Jesus.
bro.
Hey, yeah, that did fuck him up though.
That fucked him up so badly.
That's funny though that he did that and it was him.
He had money later, like just wait on it. Like, why are you doing that?
He had money then.
That means
Yeah,
just,
money.
that means it's all stealing. So I'm
All
like,
right.
bro, stop stealing.
Stop stealing.
Use quad pay, nigga. Stop stealing shit.
He's gonna be in the league though. Sooner or later.
Kyrie, so y'all think Kyrie gonna retire?
He said he's not retiring, but I don't know where he's gonna go.
I don't think he's gonna
Drew
take the
League.
vaccine.
Drew League.
Fucking big three.
Big three, please.
Ice Cube. I don't
Kyrie
care
said
what
we'll
you
start
got.
our own league. Shit.
The big
And Kyrie
three
can
is
do it because
actually
Kyrie is
interesting
better
to
than
watch.
a lot
I
of
watch
niggas
Big
though.
Three all the
The
time.
big
Joe
three is
Johnson.
actually good to watch.
Joe Johnson
Big Three is
dominates
entertaining.
that league, and I love it.
Oh, and one of them gonna
They
square
call
up on that nigga.
ISO Joe.
One of them gonna hit that nigga because they get the fighting in Big Three.
Yeah.
And you can smoke weed in Big Three.
Hell yeah.
CBD.
They don't, but like, ain't
Drink
nobody,
before a game,
Kyrie
nigga,
go
what
to the
the
big
fuck?
three, he gonna
He's stupid.
dominate, bro. Ain't nobody gonna stop Kyrie in the
Know what I mean is
Nigga, they
you
play
gotta go
physical in the Big
somewhere
Three.
else.
They play real ball.
He
Yeah,
gonna,
the NBA
it's
gonna
not
move
like
on
the
without-
NBA.
Kai fucking Reed, bro. Uncle Drew, he gonna get up there.
That movie was trash.
I'll watch it though.
Bro, Kyrie's for the break niggas off. Them old
That nigga
Will you
go
watch
to
it?
China.
Hell yeah, I will
Yeah, I'll
watch
watch
it. And Kyrie,
watching it for
watch
20
Kyrie do
minutes.
these old niggas in the we forgot these moves.
A nigga would get injured off of a crossover.
Yeah, but
Kyrie
Kyrie,
will
he's
break-
He
definitely
gonna
in.
snap
Bro,
that shit
one of them
so
old dudes
quick.
was re-tear their ACL they had 10 years ago or some shit, bro. It was gonna be, it's not gonna
Kyrie's
be pretty.
bound to get the vaccine, come back in the league, and get hurt.
Oh yeah.
That would be very Kyrie.
Totally just be like, all right, I'm coming back mid-season. I gotta be with my team.
So,
Because
but-
I know KD is hot.
So I'm saying Bucks.
Speaking-
Bucks
No,
repeating
James
that.
is hot.
Bucks Lakers.
James hot.
Bucks repeat.
James Harden.
James is pissed.
The Lakers are so
I'm
Man,
a Laker fan.
I don't want to hear shit James
so
Harden had to
Giannis
say after the
look like
shit
he
he
got a
pulled
shot.
last year. He got
I
to.
think the Bucks gonna
He-
have fucking. It was a bad
He the pot calling the kettle black.
It would be in this situation, but
He was
James got
fighting
the
like-
vaccine. KD got the
Yeah,
vaccine.
bruh.
Everybody
Bro,
got the
Patty Mills
fucking
is the
shot.
only
We
nigga happy
get
on the Nets.
we understand the stance, but like, brother, it really ain't that
Wait.
bad, and it ain't as crucial as you making it. Like
Yeah.
as he's making it for his personal
Are you
situation.
talking about like LeBron, like everybody being upset about him saying that it's not his place to tell people to get vaccinated? that what you're talking about?
I'm talking about Kyrie.
No, but like he was saying it's the pot calling the kettle black. Is that what you're talking about?
No,
Nah,
you're
I'm
talking
talking
about
about-
James Harden.
Oh, James Harden.
Going
Okay.
through all that bullshit to get out of
I was
Houston,
thinking about LeBron
Yeah.
James.
and then getting to Brooklyn all out of shape and everything.
Yeah.
So he's got to be vaccinated. What are you saying?
He's been leaving the country, so yeah, you got to be vaccinated. Kyrie's been going all over the place. If anything, Kyrie, he's gonna either get vaccinated or he's already vaccinated and just ain't telling nobody.
Remember last season when nobody really thought he was finna fucking play anyway?
He didn't
that
play
was
in the
thing
bubble.
Before last season, they were like, man, his mind's not into it. He's not ready to do this.
Yeah, he
Taking
kept
time
doing
away.
other shit.
And so now it's just like I don't know where his motivation.
Which is kind of weird. So how do you think that they would react if like not just specifically Kyrie, but an NBA player like took a mental health break like during the season?
Like,
Isn't that
like
what,
Ron Artest used to do?
Didn't Dennis Rodman used to do that shit?
Nah,
Ron
Larry
Artest.
Sanders did that shit.
Motherfuckers used to do
Yeah,
that.
I believe-
And it was always frowned upon.
Is that not
Motherfuckers
what
ain't never
Kyrie
liked
was
it.
calling it last year?
People ain't never like him, bro. It always rub.
Did he? I
He
don't
said,
know.
he said so much is going on.
I thought, no, I'm not even playing. I thought that
I
was
don't
what
get
that
it.
was.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, with him, it's a specific case because he's not available.
Right?
You're very unavailable.
It's the small.
And you are a marquee player. You're not even, like, you're one of our top guys. Please,
Damn.
if you're healthy, you're never healthy. But when you're healthy, you don't want to play.
Look, Brooklyn should
You don't wanna come and play.
Dash finna get fucking warmed up, nigga. Fuck, we finna win this championship.
I get
All you
your
gotta do is
employer.
pass to KD. It's over.
Your employer making you get a vaccine is OD as fuck.
It's cool though.
Okay.
James gonna play the point.
I mean,
But people were getting the vaccine before they did that. This is just
James
another
still gonna play the
incentive to
point.
get more people to do it.
It don't matter.
It's not an incentive. It's a
James
threat.
is gonna play the point.
That making your
That very
employees-
small
your
percentage of
employees-
people you see getting hurt after they get the
he's-
vaccine is
What if-
so
Can't play defense.
small.
Okay, but
But
what
they're
if
gonna
you're
show
part
it.
of that
Power
percent?
forward himself.
What if you're the one of the
KD.
people that's part of that small?
So are you saying
percentage?
you're afraid?
Marcus?
Some people are.
Are you?
I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking it though.
But are you afraid?
Paxton?
No.
Are you afraid of the vaccine?
Shit.
There we go.
Am I afraid to have some of that shit happen to me? Hell yeah. What you mean?
Are you afraid of the vaccine?
I'm ready to die.
You just won't get it.
You just lazy. It took me a minute. Like I was like, I'm gonna get that hoe.
I got it earlier this year.
At this point, no. I don't think nothing's wrong with it.
Yeah.
I'm just masked up.
I understand that.
You ain't gotta
But
make-
think about
I
last
fuck
year.
with that too.
Think about last year when it
Fuck
was
around,
really
get it.
bad.
Sooner or later, I mean, shit. I probably
You remember last year how like COVID was
Yeah.
really bad and a lot of people were dying from it during the winter, and how last winter kind of extended to not even extended. It was just harsh. It was a really bad winter. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was also a really bad spring.
My nigga diction is.
No, this
There was
nigga making
literally a
point.
tornado that happened.
Yeah. I'm saying these last few years, it just seems like it's been getting worse
But
and
I
worse.
feel like
Yeah.
that's just because the world is coming to an end. I feel like we're on our season finale. And it's fucking some shit up down here before.
We not on the season
we all
finale.
die.
We're just it's finna get hot and it's finna suck.
Yeah.
That's all it's finna
I
do.
can't do heat.
There you go.
I can't do heat.
I promise you, it's finna get hot and it's finna suck. And then when, like, global warming is a
I'm
real
putting
thing.
down on now. I'm
So-
gonna
It's
die.
gonna get hot.
I'm gonna be one of the people.
No,
that
I'm just
die.
saying when I was kind of replying to what you just
Like,
said.
are you frustrated with like some people just not thinking big picture or like? Because
I just want more people to be more considerate of themselves and the people directly around them. You don't even got to think about the bigger picture. Just think about the people you know.
The people around
Okay,
me
but the people that
vaccinated.
if
That's
the
what's crazy.
people that are directly around me all vaccinated,
Yeah.
why the fuck are you worried about me? Me getting vaccinated is not gonna lessen your chance from getting it. You can still get it. You're less likely to go to the hospital than I am. So why the fuck you worried about it? Nigga, if I'm ready to die, let me die.
So
say,
people
I-
can't be worried about you,
No.
then that's another issue.
I
No,
would
it's
say
not.
I do get
Leave
frustrated
me
with
alone.
like the. I get frustrated with like the intellectual like integrity of it, because it's like you claim to be frustrated and unknown, but the research that you do is not real research.
And some of it,
And
even
it's like,
people do
are you
research,
really
they
being
just don't wanna
honest
get
with
it.
yourself on like making yourself knowledgeable or something? Or are you just saying it because of other reasons? Which historically, there are definitely reasons not to trust vaccines, not to have the full confidence in hospitals, and the government as a whole. However, you got a flu shot.
I don't get the flu shot.
You have gotten the flu shot.
I've gotten the flu shot one time.
Okay, you got it though, right?
And then I got the flu.
What's another
I
shot?
got the flu.
What's another shot you got? That's the only shot you've ever had.
You don't have to get a flu shot to go to school.
You don't gotta get a flu shot, but you gotta get your shot.
Okay, now
You've had a tetanus shot.
I was a child. I was not an adult.
How'd you get your shots to get
this?
into college? To graduate?
I never knew about any of that shit. I didn't
know what the fuck. My mom and I had to
be
get
in the
my mom and
military,
daddy.
and you gotta get
I don't know
shots
what's in
to
White
get to
Hennessy.
college.
Okay, so
So you did that,
the
no
fuck that's
problem.
supposed to mean?
them
I didn't do it, no problem. I did it because my
I
mama
eat all
fucking
that
told me to. If my mama gave me the option, I wouldn't do it.
That's why so that's kind of telling. So you only got a vaccine because you were a child and they have to make children do things that responsible adults wouldn't do, even though they need to do it for themselves.
That doesn't mean no, because your parents can decide whether or not they want to give you the vaccine.
And you're responsible. Are you going to give your kids Are your kids going to get shots?
I'm not gonna have no kids.
I knew that was going to be the answer. I knew that was going to be the fucking answer. I knew that was going to be the
It's
answer.
the truth. I ain't
You
gonna
like,
have
I'm ready to die. I ain't finna have no kids.
I mean, even if I did have some kids, it's their daddy's kids. They're
And
not
you
my
ready
kids.
to die.
Whatever their daddy decide.
So you're
I'm
just
paying child support.
so listen.
It's all
Listen.
I'm a deadbeat.
exactly.
So there's literally nothing
Them ain't mine.
that like would make you think about getting the vaccine. Nothing at all.
No. And if I were to get the vaccine, I'm not gonna tell nobody if I got it or not. Because why the fuck do you need to know?
Okay, that's
And
fine.
As far as everybody needs
But
to
you're
know.
letting us know that you haven't. That's another fucking thing. Why are you so vocal that you haven't got it?
I'm going to say that I have not.
Why are you so
regardless.
vocal about it
Are you
though?
gonna let me finish?
I can't. I can't let you finish.
You can't ask me a question and then not let me answer the question.
Go ahead.
The answer to the question is, I can be as vocal as I want about not having it, and I could actually have it. You don't know. It ain't none of y'all goddamn business. I'm gonna.
So
say
you're
whatever I feel.
no, you can't do that in these arguments.
complex.
You
It's
can't
none of
do
y'all
that.
goddamn
You
business.
cannot
Why do y'all
do
need to
that.
know? What do you mean? What do you mean I don't do that?
No, I said you can't do
Why
that.
can't
Give
I
me
do
a
it?
serious
Why can't I
answer.
not? Why
That's
can I
not a
not do
serious.
it?
You're smarter. You're smarter than that.
Rodney, that is a serious answer.
You're smarter than that.
That's his go-to when he get frustrated.
Because you are smarter than that.
I should have said, "Well, goddamn, you need to get it together."
Like,
Especially to these two.
I 100% believe that it is your choice, your decision.
I think
Okay,
so as
let
well.
me finish. And it's also your decision whether or not you disclose whether or not you have it. And if you want to say you could have it and say that you do not have the vaccine, and you could well off have the vaccine. And if you want to tell motherfuckers you don't got it, then you can tell motherfuckers you don't got it, because it ain't none of y'all goddamn business.
I will
at the
say,
end of the
whenever
day.
this topic comes up, it's never someone with the vaccine that is as passionate. It's always someone without. So
I don't give a fuck. I'm vaccinated.
I've met passionate people with the vaccine too.
It's some passion.
I mean, talking to you, they may just be matching energy. Okay.
I mean, that's fine. They
So
were
it's not the
passionate.
same
They were
thing.
passionate about people having the decision.
It's not the same thing.
For
It's
themselves.
about falling.
So hold up, Rodney, can you at least
It ain't
accept
about
the
falling on
fact
your
that
knife.
not everybody is ever going
No.
to be vaccinated completely?
I accept that today.
Because at this point, I don't like. We're in a pandemic,
I don't think we're leaving.
but ain't nobody got on masks right now.
Who
You know what I'm
don't?
saying?
Look, bro, I went to the game the other day.
Who don't?
Well,
Sold
you can't see. You
out.
ain't got on no mask either.
Hold on.
Sold out. Didn't wear a mask
You know what I'm
once.
saying? So it's like
Came back, got a COVID test. Negative.
it sounds like society done adjusted to
Vaccinated.
COVID already.
Nigga vax though.
But I've never gotten COVID. Like, even before the.
I never got COVID either.
The shit you share.
Cause you always been healthy.
TJ got it.
Staying
You
out.
always
TJ
been a
did
healthy
not.
young man.
Being around.
I also got
folks that you
tested.
know.
I don't think you
Like-
ever been sick. Have you ever been sick?
Nah, I've been sick.
Bro, are you getting tested at least once a week?
No.
So how? That's what I'm saying. How would you know? You
You could be
always talk about you
asymptomatic.
asymptomatic though.
And you could be
Probably so.
passing it off to people.
Did I pass it off to you?
I don't
You
know.
wouldn't know. You're not getting tested.
I don't know. I ain't never get tested.
And you don't
Anytime
care.
I done felt sick.
I've gotten tested.
The people
I
I'm
just
around
go
don't
around
care.
people.
I've gotten tested a few times, but I'm like,
I've never gotten
When I go in
tested for
public, I
COVID.
wear my mask.
I do too.
I still wear my mask
I'm
everywhere I go.
I just wear
Depends on where
masks
I'm
for
at.
white.
If I'm in Walmart, I'm gonna wear my mask.
It's
If I'm in
just for
Whole
white
Foods, I don't need a mask.
when I'm at work,
I don't be at Whole Foods as often.
gas station,
I'm in Whole Foods.
grocery stores.
No, I
They
like
take
wearing
care-
masks
I gotta
because people
wear it.
don't approach you. People won't really approach you and talk to you as much.
Yeah.
And that's the part I love the most.
I think folks need to wear their masks
Because it be random old
so they
people
know how to
talking
brush
to
their
me.
teeth.
Ooh, okay, that's a.
Yeah, because you put that mask on.
we transition.
Oh no! Yeah, I shouldn't have ate that bagel. Shouldn't
Hey,
have had that. Coffee.
That mask will humble you.
But if you got COVID,
that mask will have
Make you not want to put that motherfucker back on.
Yeah.
Like shit. I gotta put my mask on.
I think niggas got masks off because they forgot.
but if you
That mask
got, but
can't
if
be
you got
breathing out your
COVID, you
nose.
can't smell it.
You
so
ever
it's okay.
had to burp in the mask?
I have.
I take the mask off. I take the mask off. Now I done got caught slipping, but I take
Yeah,
the mask.
man.
I done sneezed in a mask before. That shit fucked me up.
Maybe I'm nasty, but before I even
we don't
I be
Yeah.
coughing in my
I
mask.
wouldn't want to hear it.
Niggas be like,
before
Kids, you
Don't-
ready to die?
Dolan,
It's gonna be fucked.
Dolan.
Nah.
It's gonna be fucked.
When I used to burp, I used to blow it up in my nose so I
There
could
you go.
smell it.
That's how you like
So
it.
like the mask didn't bother me at all.
Yeah, that's a French in hell.
Little freaky.
Yeah, you
Soak it all
You a
in.
little freaky.
oh my
then-
Your
goodness.
friend said you don't choose your kinks, nigga. That's a kink.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a kink.
She been
Smell
getting
it
high.
No, because that way you
That's
can see if your
gas.
breath stinks.
That's gas.
Yes.
That's that real gas.
Like that way you know, like, hey, I need to pop
What do we
That's my
or
mother
not.
say, bless your heart.
What do we have on the rundown?
Rundown.
We're done talking about Kyrie, right? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing is Dave Chappelle and his comedy special.
The closer.
A lot of people are trying to cancel him. Apparently, the Black Coalition for some shit that I've never fucking heard of was trying to cancel him and get his special taken down off of Netflix. But Netflix basically said they're not taking it off. And then Netflix's transgender employees are planning a strike for October 20th.
How many transgender they got?
I don't know. But after that news was announced, Netflix then doubled down on them saying they're not taking down
We
the
don't give a fuck about
special.
none of that shit.
And
Y'all
he's
quit.
the guy
Dave
said
Chappelle. God.
he said so the co-CEO doubles down in support of Dave Chappelle and Closer, and he said adults can watch violence, assault, and abuse or enjoy shocking stand-up comedy.
Talk your
So
shit.
he said he ain't taking it down.
That's a point. that's a strong
But, like-
point.
Here's what I want to say, because I'm not on their side.
Whose side you on?
I'm not really on Dave's side neither. I'm just looking at it from the outside, because
This nigga's on the side.
his jokes weren't even 10 out of 10. This was
wasn't
not his best one, but it was a
It
good
wasn't.
one. I ain't gonna lie, I
It
was
was a good
cracking
one.
up. It was a
It
good
wasn't
one.
10 out of 10.
I think their issue isn't with the transphobic shit, though. I think their issue is with his bigger point of it being about white people specifically being able to get away with this bullshit. And they're blanketing it with, oh, it was some transphobic jokes in there. No, because if you watched it, you watched the whole thing.
Fair.
He said, my issue isn't with trans people, it's with white people still. White men specifically being able to turn into a girl, i.e. Caitlyn Jenner. That's been my fucking issue with that nigga forever.
Yeah.
That man. Being able to turn into a woman after you kill somebody and then you win Woman of the Year. That don't scream nothing but white male privilege, and you said you gave it to a lady that wasn't a lady. Gave it to a nigga with a dick in between his legs. You gave him Woman of the Year. That's my issue, and I think that's some of Chappelle's issue. And white men, women, I think it's just them specifically. Be whoever the fuck you want to be. Sexuality is a real thing. Gender's a concept. So you were born a boy or a girl, but you can be whatever the fuck you want to be. Yeah. But let's also keep it a being. You're using this to your advantage. You're not using it because
it's kind of disrespectful for a nigga with a penis who ain't never had no fucking period, ain't never just like experienced like super harassment constantly, for them to all of a sudden say, I'm just as much of a woman as you are. That's a fucking slap in the face.
Damn.
And it's like they're riding the gay wave, okay? Because first of all, how you a part of the LGBTQ, but then we ask you, are you gay? You say you're not gay. What the fuck are you if you're not gay?
Damn.
I'm sorry. What are you if you're not gay? If you literally wanted to change your sex and then be with the opposite sex, which was the same sex as you.
That just threw me off. Huh?
Hey, that's the way to flip the script. You can be like, I ain't gay, I'm really a woman.
It's too much jump rope.
So that way it ain't gay for you to
It's too much jump rope and there's not enough answers.
They just, cause it's like what Dave Chappelle said, because they white when they need to be.
Exactly.
They white. Hey.
Because black trans people still got to be niggas, and they get treated like shit.
That's why they ain't
okay?
That makes sense, though.
Just like the feminist movement.
What you think, too?
How white women...
I mean, shit, he killing this shit.
Am I potty?
Yeah,
hey, and then like there was something because like I was listening to the radio or something. It was just something about they were saying like there's so many trans people who have been killed or whatever. And I think last year
they getting killed like
hold on, wait.
Yeah.
They said last year it was only a total of 28 people
that
were trans people. Yeah. It was 28 people who were, I think it was like 28 trans women specifically. So the men that are now women.
Yeah,
it was 28 of them. That was it.
They got killed.
Yes, last year.
I remember it was a black one in Dallas.
And then, but black
women
just as a separate thing, just to compare it to, like black women were like in the 100,000. It wasn't 100,000. It was thousands or 10,000 of them were killed last year. Yeah. Versus 28 trans women. And they were saying that it's like an epidemic or a pandemic, and they're saying it's like they're acting like trans people are getting killed by the drugs.
How many of them is it? Is it like a census on there?
I don't know.
Because they could be a lot.
It's a crackhead trend down the street, dog. At that liquor store.
Come on, bro. We out north. Like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they're everywhere.
Man, growing up on
every hierarchy, whatever. It's a trends. You know, they get down like that.
I work downtown. I think every Sunday, every other Sunday, something like that. The drags come through there, and these are some drags. They like,
but you know,
that's different.
But all drag queens are not gay.
Yeah, that's different. Well, I don't know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, all of them are not gay. Some of them are heterosexual. Some of them is just like theaters, like dressing up and being just like a different persona. It's just like that to them. But they like have like kids, family, all of that, and they say that they're not gay.
I said it's definitely some dudes who get sex changes to then be attracted to a woman, so they get a vagina to then love, like they get a sex change to become a lesbian.
Let me just say,
crazy to me.
Let me just say,
hey,
there's nothing.
I'm not saying.
Don't do that. Like, there's nothing about two vaginas aggressively rubbing together that seem like they're pleasant at all. Don't keep your penis. No thanks.
Listen, I don't have an issue with nobody wanting to do none of that with yourself, with your body.
Find out.
It's not.
I'm just saying, white people use it to their advantage.
I understand the white supremacy, because that's like a real conversation. If you ever heard that from Dr. Umar,
yeah,
he said the exact same thing. How white supremacy kind of bleeds into the LGBTQ whatever. But like the thing about it is the shit wasn't like 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. Like I'm looking for some other shit.
Yeah.
From Dave Chappelle, it's cool, but I was reading the article and they were just like, bruh just has different trans jokes.
That's all it was.
Special. So
it's like now.
It's kind of just like. I guess he said it at the wrong time.
No, I feel like he honestly just does it.
It's getting repetitive.
But I don't think he's doing it. He's doing it to be petty. It's just like if something gets under somebody's skin. Me personally, if you let me know some shit I do get under your skin, I'm gonna keep doing it to fuck with you.
But it's not that. That's not what it is anymore. It's getting very Kevin Hartish. It's getting tell a new joke. You're a comedian.
He said that was going to be his last trans joke.
Joe Rogan.
I doubt it. And if it was cool, great. And he's had like a couple little those bullshit ass specials that's like 30 minutes long that he don't talk about that shit.
But it's just him talking his shit.
It's just him
Table,
talking.
Smoking a cigarette.
It's just him talking. So yeah, you're funny.
Yeah.
You funny still. I'm not calling him the GOAT. That didn't make me call him the GOAT. That made me think a little less because it wasn't as good as the last two.
I will say the stand-up wasn't as entertaining. I didn't laugh out loud.
It didn't seem like he was trying to really just kill it with the jokes either. It seemed like he just had a point to make and didn't get off stage.
But that sounds angry.
Yeah, like
that sounds angry if you say that. If he's got a point.
I mean, watching it, that's what it seems
like.
like.
Yeah,
that sounds angry.
Like the Jew joke, like he double backed on a Jewish joke. The first go round wasn't that funny. He had a couple jokes that just they weren't funny. Like he would say "suck my dick" and it would be the punchline. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's funny, but damn, you're Dave Chappelle.
We want the hotness. We want the shit.
This ain't the baby in a you seen in a limo that was selling crack in DC. That's a more complex joke than this bullshit you're giving us.
Right.
All right.
Like fucking, he gave us second half
because he know how to.
You know how to be funny. You know how to be funny.
He know how to be funny, but it's like stop doing what you're doing. Just do
like you made your point.
So were you disappointed in Dave Chappelle?
Shut up and dribble.
Yeah.
I became a little disappointed after a while because I was like, what's the hoopla about? What's the outrage? I didn't become outraged, but I did. I was like, you did.
You still have to appreciate him being able to attack topics that are as sensitive as those are and be able to really recognize and show the intention of his jokes.
Right, I get it.
He at least clearly intends is not shock value.
Right, I get it, but I'm saying from just comedy, just a comedian.
It wasn't his best.
But
I can name a couple.
I thought it was still impactful.
It was impactful. It felt good to watch. I understood why people are like siding with him. I understand that. But I'm just looking at it jokes straight the fuck up.
He's
not doing that. No,
can I make
Chris
a
Rock
point?
He's arguing that.
Can I?
But that's my Kanye. That's my Kanye thing. Yeah,
Kanye thing.
Yeah, Donda meant something, but fuck, he sucks.
Tell them to stop.
What the fuck? I get what this is supposed to mean. I'm not blind. I feel what you feel. But I also see that this nigga not that. If Kanye would have did this 10 years ago, Donda would have been perfect. Donda would have been the best shit he ever had. But he did it in 2021 where he's not that Kanye that'll give you that. Chappelle, I couldn't tell you.
Okay, can I say something? To a point about you saying that.
Because I really like these niggas. Like J. Cole, I really like that nigga.
He not gonna
but this Young Thug shit is bullshit. It's bullshit.
See your tweet, bro.
That ain't Young Thug. What you doing?
Wow. Okay, well, while we have a quick moment of silence right there. So I know you said about him like making a lot of trans jokes. About making trans jokes and shit in his special. I'm almost certain he was trying to dedicate this special to his trans friend, which is why there's gonna be like a lot of trans jokes or whatever.
Cool.
Yeah, but
cool.
That lady committed suicide.
She jumped off of a building.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was after she was like, "Oh, I love Dave Chappelle."
After she was getting bullied on the internet.
Are you trying
so
to
it's
say
almost
that
like
his
you
trans
got
jokes
it, but
are
you
his
didn't get it at the
suicide?
same time.
That is not what he was alluding to. He said he didn't know why. He didn't know if it was because of the people that were bullying or what else was going on.
He assumed that it didn't help.
He said
under pressure at all with her getting on her. About
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's not far-fetched to say that probably.
But they also
was it,
had a conversation. Like he had a whole conversation.
I'm not arguing that neither. I'm just saying.
her.
Doesn't it sound a little tone deaf in the joke? I get the joke you're telling, but even though, like it's you telling this joke.
Man,
it's you
y'all
telling
niggas too sensitive.
It's you telling this joke. It's you telling this story. And then it ends up, it's a real story, and they really killed themselves. That could have possibly been because they were getting bullied for being trans, like getting transphobic slurs and everything thrown at them. Doesn't it seem just a tad bit tone deaf? Or am I really overthinking it? But I
feel like you're overthinking it.
I don't fuck with Joe Rogan.
Do you fuck with Joe Rogan? They're on tour together. What I'm saying is who is he talking to? Who is he talking
No,
to?
I think he's just sticking true to like believing in what he wants to believe in for whatever reasons that help justify him.
Oh yeah, he's gonna
And I
talk
love
his
it.
shit.
I-
That's half the specials.
I get that, Kanye.
At the same
I'm
time,
gonna talk the shit.
I feel what you said, and really the statement that is the most like serious out of all of this shit, because I don't think it was his funniest, but some people may think it's funnier than others. But you said that gender is a construct, right? And you said that sex is a fact.
I think you are born one or the other, yeah, but you can, after that,
That's where it's like, I appreciate Dave Chappelle trying to clearly articulate that message. I have nothing against people being who they want to be and who they feel they are. Gender is a social construct.
Right.
A white man made that up.
Right.
However, just like he said at the end, that's why I appreciate the joke and the approach. He said, you know, that transgender pussy, that's like off-brand pussy. It's a coochie, but it's not like the real thing.
Yeah, and I get that. I get it all.
And whether you agree or disagree that that's a good joke and that was really funny or not,
I knew what it
you
meant.
still appreciate the nigga trying to articulate that and still rooted in comedy.
And I promise you, Carey, I promise you, Carey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that he was the one to be able to articulate that.
It's
Because
like
I've never heard.
agree with you, nigga.
Right,
Like, you so
I agree.
passionate.
Look, I know because I like that nigga, right?
Yeah.
I get it, and I agree with the point you made. I'm glad he's the guy to say it because ain't nobody said that. Nobody's ever.
I want to hear this shit from Kevin Hart.
Could it go the
That's
other
gonna be
way?
trash
Could
if
a
it
white
was Kevin Hart telling me about
comedian
gender
Fuck
identity.
no.
talk
Fuck
about
no.
niggas like that?
Would I allow Kevin Hart to say that?
No,
Kevin Hart wouldn't make this shit funny at this
No,
point.
could it be reversed?
Too corporate.
No, I'm talking about could it be reversed? Could it be a white comedian to push like jokes about black people
Yeah.
to the edge?
If
And
it's
then
funny,
it'll be-
I don't care who the joke is
if
coming
the
from.
intent is good. What do you feel?
Because
Because I was like, put it reverse.
I've seen it. I've seen
Dave
it.
Chappelle gets hot about this shit, and then white comedians
Some of them
get
niggas
a
get
little
close.
energy and be like,
Bill
I
Burr
want
get a
to
little
push
close.
cancel culture too.
He used to
See
get
what
very
happens.
I said that Dave
I don't know.
He's
Chappelle
very-
still
Never-
like shows his intention behind the
Segura.
jokes and what like he's trying to teach something and show like, hey, this is not a bad thing. So he doesn't take a bad stance. He just focuses on letting people know I'm a fucking comedian. So like it is my
Comedians should be
job
able to tell
like
jokes.
make a joke, but he takes time to teach. So if a white person can take that same approach, then I know because if you're teaching, then you're not teaching race. If a white comedian is teaching racism, then he's wrong no matter what. But if he points out how fucked up that shit is and the fallacies in it and can spin it into a laugh, I kind of respect that.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
Are
But it
we
gotta be
agreeing,
funny. It gotta be funny.
funny.
It gotta be funny.
You didn't think it was that
Because if
funny.
Gary, I was just gonna say Gary Owens every motherfucking show.
Without saying that.
Man, I love black women. Black this. I be at the cookout. This.
Gary Owens
That
basically
shit ain't
said,
funny, and it don't sound like shit to me.
Damn.
And I actually hate that shit. Shut your white ass up, you white fuck.
I bet you a black church. Yeah, he do a black church joke.
Exactly.
I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Typical. I'm talking about if there was like an extreme.
Dave Chappelle used to be a
he's
comedian that
soft.
didn't need a shtick. This is his shtick now. Trans. That's his thing.
It's still race for him.
It's
Still race in the black community.
My nigga.
Right.
He got something to say. Hold on.
No, my gums are just very dry.
He
What
cleared his
comedian is
mouth
the
out.
goat?
Hey, Rodney, hey,
Richard Pryor.
Carrie, I thought you was gonna hit with that water bottle.
That's what I say. I think
I'm talking about living. Who the best?
who the best right now?
Who the best living? And I like Patrice
a
O'Neal
white
better than
man
Richard Pryor.
made all of the social norms and terms and the way things are.
I'm
Like
not
man
mad
and
at
woman?
Patrice O'Neal.
Like him and her.
He did.
My dad.
Excuse.
Is that what you mean?
I see what you're saying.
I had a pause. Now my ears stopped on that when you said that, and I let y'all continue.
Say what?
But a lot of
Because he was like a white man
created.
created. You know what I'm saying? Gender, and I was like, I mean,
Like the term.
as in him,
Male,
and her,
female.
male, female, man, woman.
All those words
his and her.
didn't come from us.
I mean, that's just English though.
White
There's a
man
lot of
created
things that's just English.
So what about? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I'm
shit.
not paying homage to the white man. I'm just
No.
showing that
I'm
it's
just
the roots
saying.
from that.
I feel like every
The
culture
white man.
had that. Like I guess man, woman. That's what I was saying. I feel like every culture started. I don't know. That's what it just.
I mean, every culture had boy, girl, man, woman.
Yeah.
Male, female.
Like the actual
You
words.
know, if
themselves.
every country had that. right there.
Male, female.
What are the language?
Like the biblical, like every Bible got like an Adam.
Well, people believe different
idea.
things. Indians, do you think?
No, they still got like an Adam and Eve type deal.
They have a version.
How did the earth populate?
Everybody
Right.
has a version of him and her because they have masculine and feminine for
Correct.
everything.
It all goes back to religion too. And if every culture has religion, then you know every culture is gonna have something that starts.
They know.
Religion's man-made.
And woman.
But I don't know.
White
it's-
man-made
it's-
for the most part.
No, like we know that we are different. You
Not
have
all
a
of them, but you
penis.
got-
I have.
You got one of the biggest ones, a white guy, man.
You have a penis. I have a vagina. Like everybody knows that. Like no matter what the fuck your culture.
I
is.
can get the surgery and switch my shit up.
We don't really
Well,
know.
for surgery was
No,
around.
but no, the difference
No,
is
it's
what
not.
you
It don't
are
got to
versus
do
what
with
you call
religion.
yourself.
No.
That's the difference. What you are versus what you call yourself.
But
so
like, I
biologically, you're a man.
You have an X and a Y chromosome.
But that doesn't mean you can be a woman if you want to be one. Be one. That's how you feel.
No, that's
no,
we're not saying that, but we're saying just at a drop of a hat, like male and female.
Damn, I really. But if you want to be a woman, but I'm just saying, like, folks are quick to call somebody transphobic or homophobic and all that.
It's very hard to keep up
And
with.
there
All of
are
this shit's very
homophobic
hard to
people
understand
out
too.
there for sure.
Man, hell yeah.
But at the same time, some niggas really aren't bothered.
Yeah.
They're really just like, no, you can be who you want to be.
Yeah.
Just don't touch me.
I think at the end of the day, you have to think first. But if you want to be a woman, shit.
I don't think, and I don't think that community really understands that nuance of it. I think they think you either love them or you hate them, which ain't that.
No.
You don't
be neutral.
like because
give a
they try to act like that is like race. Race is something more concrete. You hate niggas, right? Right? Doesn't matter what it is. A
Like
boy, a girl.
You can look at somebody and
It
tell.
could be a
they
picture
are
of a nigga. It ain't even gotta be it could be a drawing of a nigga and you don't like it.
You hate niggas, right?
It's not the same.
Nah, yeah.
It's not the same.
You got deep.
And I think that's kind of what Chappelle was preaching, but his jokes just wasn't like the second half of that was great. But those beginning jokes I didn't laugh at all.
What did you about to say? But so you saying you ain't laugh? I know you laughed in that bitch.
Yeah, hell yeah, I was dying at some of that
laughed.
shit.
Okay.
Some of that shit I was like, no, he did not just say that. I was like, no fucking way, this nigga just said
You
that
think
shit.
you have a high standard?
And I was listening to it out loud at work.
Because they call that nigga the GOAT.
I was outside. I was listening to that bitch out loud at work.
Who better?
Richard
I
Pryor.
took time out to
Always
watch
pay
that.
homage.
So, yeah.
Richard Pryor. And then Bernie Mac, emotionally, like personally, I got a special place.
Yeah, I love that angry shit.
I'm going to keep it real with you. Eddie Murphy, a funny motherfucker. Delirious.
21 years old.
Delirious is
He got the
hilarious.
best movie.
Delirious probably the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Pure stand up though.
His stand-up, Delirious, probably the funniest shit I've ever seen.
I'm on the top.
Have
Eddie
you
Murphy
seen all
raw.
of Richard Pryor shit? Not all.
Not all of them, but I seen like 3 of them.
I feel like I don't know, bro.
I couldn't name
Cat
you.
Williams fan because I like this
Cat
shit.
Williams was
I like this shit.
nice.
They feel will break down in Pimp Chronicles.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's hilarious.
It's like,
Yeah.
bro, like you can put, bro, there's white people.
The
Like,
first
just
one.
will put
Yeah.
that shit on and
No, he's
Early Kevin Hart was nice.
yeah, early Kevin Hart's funny.
I don't know.
All the
He's
way
not a
up.
thinker's comedian. He'll just be like, I'm gonna say words.
Yeah.
Nah, Kevin Hart got sponsors. Kevin Hart sponsored by banks.
Only thing
and networks and shit. So he just playing it safe now.
You know what about Kevin Hart though? He's like, his funny has like seeped into other people, so other people think they can act like Kevin Hart and be funny. Like niggas think they could do this and talk like that and then do this.
It's a guy on Instagram who do that.
Like that's not funny when you do it, nigga. Stop it, Josh. Stop it.
Josh who?
Stop it,
Josh who?
Josh Black.
He was just voted. Wasn't he just voted Nashville?
Yeah, Nashville's best comedian.
Funniest guy.
How many
in
white
Nashville?
man? How many white people he get to vote? How many white women he get to vote for him?
Huh?
How many white women he get to vote for him?
He's got a strong following.
It had to be at least a huncho.
He got gas right now.
A lot of people love that
Everybody
guy.
got gas
Look, bro,
right
people
now.
love that guy. I just don't laugh at him. He's not funny to me.
Josh Black.
He's not funny.
It's
Sir
It
Josh
feels
Black.
good to follow him though. It feels
I-
good to support.
Hold on,
He
hold on,
follows
hold on,
us.
hold on. He's knighted?
He follows.
He
He
don't
follows
follow
us.
y'all no
No, he's
more.
knighted.
It is
You said Sir Josh Black?
I'll post this.
Oh, that's that nigga.
I support him, but I haven't cracked up at him, and I've been to one of his shows in Zanies. I've been to one, and then but I like what he does. Like he created an all-women show.
Did you laugh, nigga? You ain't trying to hit none of that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, Carey. Carey. You could be a rapper and have a showcase for women rappers, and I'll fuck with it, cause I'm not really listening to the music like that.
You just trying to see what the bitches look like.
Not even. No. It's more of a vibe with music. With comedy, I have to sit there, listen to what you say, and you got to make me laugh.
You're kind of right.
Oh God.
You're kind of right.
One of
you hard on
You're not gonna just give him a laugh, are you?
He's not funny. He's not funny.
No, I'm saying when you go to stand up or you watch do you like give out like free laughs?
Yeah, bro. When I go to a stand up, I'm hoping the best. I'm chilling.
I'm waiting.
But it is a stand up comedy show at the end of the day, so I gotta laugh. You gotta say something funny. I remember MTSU had like a thing, and they had a nigga named Chris Hardwick come, and he's like, "Do you remember this?"
I remember it.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Look, bro, we just went because it was some shit to go to. Didn't know it was gonna be funny. He ended up being funny as shit. I'm sure TJ came in thinking, I don't know who the fuck this nigga is. Yeah. I came in thinking, I don't know who the fuck this nigga is. Make me laugh. And he made me laugh. Josh ain't did that.
Damn.
And I ain't never even asked him to make me laugh. Shit. You laughed?
I support black business.
You paid for it?
I'm not going to ask you again.
You support black business?
You answered. I'm not going to ask you.
What I'm saying is he just got juice.
I'm going to give him a shot.
You got to see where it
like, support him. Like, I love to see it, but is that nigga hilarious? Fuck
Universally. I think he cool on Instagram.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's even cool on Instagram. And if you're not Instagram funny, you not stand up funny.
He on Twitter funnies. That's two different funnies. You got an audience in front of you. You're not feeding off the crowd and worried about time.
Somebody gonna laugh.
And you get to redo shit on Instagram.
That's what I'm saying. If you're social media funny, you not stand up funny. If you get, it's
not that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It don't mean you stand up funny. You can be funny, cool. I don't even think that nigga's funny. I'm talking about social media funnies now. I know other social media.
You guys, if I go do stand up, will you guys come and support me?
I'll come.
Are you gonna sit there and look at me?
If you do stand up, I'll do it with you because I've been thinking about that shit too.
I have one joke. I have one joke, and I'm getting fired from my job if it ever surfaces online.
So I did stand up at Jazz and Jokes, and I bombed. Here's what's worse. This is 2 years into college. Mookie's there.
Bits.
Yeah. Mookie's there. Everybody came out. They heard me. I'm the nigga from high school. I'm the nigga. I won the fucking talent show. I called all the basketball games. I'm the nigga. Cool. Bombed. Bombed. Ooh.
Terrible.
That shit's hard. That shit's hard.
It's hard.
I have.
Yeah, bro.
But I don't have.
And I'm not trying to knock his hustle. I just don't laugh at it.
Bro,
but you're a comedian, and I can say that.
Rodney, I need you to fake laugh. I need you to fake laugh.
At him?
No,
at you? Yeah. I'll give you a couple. I fuck with you. I know you. I don't know him.
I only have one joke, so you have one laugh.
I don't know him. You need to try better next time. Let me tell you something. God damn it.
Has he ever? He might have said a couple things I done laughed at because it was some local shit and I got the joke.
Yeah, it's a
right. I got the joke. Right. He said that shit and I got the joke.
Building up, like.
But I still want to support him. No, that don't mean I don't want to support him.
Right. Put a mic more to you, but you can support him.
Pull the mic up.
I don't.
Is he the ultimate Nashville nigga?
Put it on your mouth.
No, I'm not gonna say he's that. I don't watch him
in all the good and bad ways.
What?
Not in all the best ways.
I don't know if he's what white people are laughing at in Nashville.
Some Joshua Black.
If he's what white people in Nashville are laughing at, bro. Look, I saw his dead ass in the back seat. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it.
Bart Durham commercial.
He did
a Bart Durham corpse in the back seat.
I like it though, man.
He got Bart Durham, bro. He has juice. He got juice.
Why we got Bart Durham?
Yeah.
Bro.
Josh Black.
So that's why ignore the fact that Ronnie just said this nigga Bart Durham was gay.
Bart
He
do
got
I know,
a
that
creepy
fucked me
eye.
up.
He don't
That
need
fucked me
to.
up.
You should have put a contact in.
That shit looks scary.
He about
If that was supposed to be a commercial, it scared the fuck out of me.
But they're
Yeah, that shit did not look cool.
eyes.
He
But
didn't have a seatbelt on. That's why.
I fuck with everything he doing. His jokes don't make me laugh. There we go. And he kind of does he doesn't do that. Some niggas still do this. Stop doing this. That's Kevin Hart.
Like the clicking.
He do this.
You mean like, hey.
They'll be talking and then they'll be explaining something to you and they think they funny. And I'm like, bro, you're not Kevin Hart. You're not Kevin Hart. What's another guy that does
You got
that?
Eddie Murphy. You can say he not Richard Pryor. He got his rap basically the same format.
He
from
remixed
Richard.
that and made it his own. And it was
same
funny.
shit.
And it was funny.
It just ain't funny. That's the key.
You gotta be if
Long as you funny.
if you a comedian, what the fuck else I'm supposed to? You can be whatever else you want to be. You just gotta be funny.
I mean, he got a point.
You got a point on it.
I mean, I don't know. I done chuckled at a couple things he done said.
What he done said?
Cool little chuckle.
Me too.
What he done said?
Me too.
Said some shit
I
like-
mean, it like some of the shit when he did like the Republicans are asking like niggas about certain shit downtown. and shit.
Downtown? Yeah, I done seen a couple
Yeah.
of them clips.
Yeah, it was like okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
We support him though. Man.
Yes.
I support it. I support it.
You just want better jokes. That's all.
I just want to laugh.
You're just a comedian critic.
I'm a comedian critic. Cool.
Rodney is just a professional critic.
TJ, remember when I was finna do stand up? I was 2 seconds away from doing it, and we watched people, and they were actually funny.
He was like, nah.
Remember that nigga at the end? I can't even remember the name. He was hilarious. Was he not?
He was funny as hell.
10 times funnier than Josh Black. Yeah or no?
10 times.
He said 10 times. I don't know about 10 times.
He had he had nigga jokes and had basically a room full of white people laughing.
That is impressive.
Because they gonna laugh at nigga shit though.
No.
They
He's not
cannot
Kevin.
understand
He's
nigga shit.
Bernie Mac in a house of white folk, and they laughing.
Yeah, when white folks don't understand, like you feel it.
Thanks.
So sorry.
Eyes get wide.
I can't even remember his name, and I'm sorry to bruh.
I didn't even know it was
But-
gonna come out.
I'm ready to
I'm
die.
so sorry.
Burping in the mic.
But that's all I had to say about
It
it.
came out the good end.
Go on to the next subject.
Yeah, I'm done hating
Damn,
on him.
Rodney.
I'm done hating.
Yeah,
on him.
you a hater.
Well, we ain't talked about the little
Hate.
situation that just happened with him though. Can't talk about that, I guess.
Oh,
Leave that
He
alone.
just gonna
Leave
make
that
it-
alone.
We don't leave stuff alone around
Oh,
here.
well, you
Go
think
ahead.
it was staged?
No, I feel like I don't.
whoa, wait, that's a narrative?
I don't know. That's what it.
He had the camera on, didn't he?
I don't know.
Whatever.
It sounded like that's what you was hitting at or something. What you saying?
Can somebody please
Nah, I'm
explain
just
what
saying
happened?
I don't really.
It was convenient.
Did that change anything for you? Do you think that he'll get bigger off of this?
Hold on, wait.
And then if he
But
gets
hold on,
bigger,
wait.
What'll happen?
But can somebody explain what happened?
So Josh Black was apparently, and I'm the hating ass nigga to report it.
Hate,
Josh
hate,
Black
hate.
was I guess some white woman was harassing him in a parking garage.
She said she was Mexican.
Oh,
TJ
was in a
would know.
parking garage.
Really, she?
Hell, Mexican.
Yeah, she was one of them white Mexican girls that was harassing him, and he caught it on camera. And I don't know what he want us to do about it, but he posted it, and it's
What was
wrong
she- what
if
was
it's
she
real.
saying?
I watched it once.
She was like,
oh,
you fit the description.
Oh yeah, and he had on this,
robbing people.
and he had on a pink hoodie and some boo boo ass pants, something I wouldn't wear.
His
Oh,
outfit,
no, I ain't gonna lie. The outfit was like, whoa.
I'm gonna be real, nothing I would
got
wear.
zippers on it. That nigga got a lot of zippers.
The outfit was crazy.
But that
I
ain't got nothing
gonna
to do
lie.
with it. That ain't got
But
nothing
yeah,
to do with it.
but it was a
If
lady
it
in the
was
parking
real,
lot.
that's
His
fucked
outfit.
up.
It was a
I
lady
look
in the
real.
parking lot. I guess her car had got broken into, but supposedly like a few people's cars had got broken into, and supposedly he fit the description, and she started harassing him, asking him if he was the person like that had broken into her car.
Yeah.
And you think he staged it?
No. It was just the way he
It's
had
on-
posed
it's on
his
the
question.
streets.
How do you?
Or yeah, how
When
he
something racist happens, do you have your phone ready?
Hell no. But
Nigga,
he's
my phone is always
I ain't
in my
gonna
hand.
cap.
This
He's a comedian,
motherfucker
though.
ready.
I ain't gonna cap.
This
Being a
motherfucker
comedian,
ready at all times.
anything happen, he's probably liable to. So like that could be just a reaction.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
'Cause I know when a fight ready to happen.
Everybody immediately had a
You know how
camera
many phones
on.
be
Yeah.
out with a phone?
Yeah, but you ready to catch racism with your phone?
Me personally, I'm not ready.
Yeah,
for
if
that.
she's
I'm not
fucking,
ready
But I
to
mean,
catch
it's
my
a,
phone.
it
it's a,
wasn't like it was like
it's
a
a,
one thing
a
to happen.
woman
She
though.
was
It's like
following
what you
Yeah,
gonna do,
yeah, what
like,
you gonna do?
Yeah.
And you
like
said
if it's a
that
nigga,
she
like
was
okay,
following
maybe,
him.
or like if it's a in a
he's
situation
social
where it's a
media
nigga where I
active
can
like
like,
that.
okay, no, I want my ones with you. Like if it's a nigga, like I feel like I can get at like, and we can throw down and you feel me, be like cool. But like if it's an old ass white dude like saying some racist shit, like what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna go beat his ass and like nigga, I don't get no cool points off that.
I'm gonna cuss out somebody, so I don't need.
Like I feel like that's crashing out. Like
But like,
I mean, I guess I wouldn't pull my
How
phone out, but
long
then
is
again,
the video?
I don't know.
how long is the video?
A minute and a half.
Okay, that means that lady had to have been bothering him before he pulled his camera out. It wasn't like, oh, you just happened to catch somebody call you a nigga on camera, and it was the first time they said it was one thing. Y'all said she was harassing him. If somebody's harassing me, I'm gonna pull my phone out because I'm gonna have video evidence. Because if you come too close to me or anything, I'm gonna fucking hit you, and I'm gonna make sure I have everything on my end where it's like, I did not start this.
Yeah.
They started this. They reached and lunged at me like they were gonna hit me, and I just hit them or whatever. Like, we live in an age where everything gets recorded now. Like, if something is happening to you, you gonna record it.
wow.
You're pulling your phone out immediately, unless you finna immediately get the fight and that's it. When you're not gonna pull.
So
your
you
phone
don't
out.
think it was staged?
No, I don't think it was staged.
I don't think it was
I haven't
staged.
seen the video.
But I did. I mean, I saw the video. I saw it once. I don't think it was staged, but I mean, the fit was bad. Anyway, it was bad. It wasn't a good fit.
Nah, yeah, the fit wasn't good because it was funny how I had seen it because I think I sent it to our group. I think I sent it to the 5 motherfucker shit on Instagram. But I seen the fit first, and I was like, "Oh my god, this fit is terrible." And then like literally like a couple swipes over. Yeah, it's Nashville Fashion Week or this past week or some shit. Like that.
You didn't see
Nashville has a fashion week.
Yeah, it's been going on for it's been a thing
It's
for a
just
little
lot of
minute now.
cowboy hats.
No,
Well,
they actually got some.
funny-
They be having some urban shit in there every now and then.
Funny
I be
enough,
tapped in.
But it's like the scenes weekend too, so it's like a social event as well because they gave out the scene awards.
Yeah.
yeah, they
Album best,
we got best
artist,
podcast.
best-
We got best podcast.
The Burn One podcast.
I'm finna look it up.
The Burn One. Don't even look. Hey, Rodney.
It don't never be
Rodney,
no honestly
Rodney,
though,
you
like
don't have
it
to
don't
look
never
up.
be
It
no
was the Burn
motherfuckers that
One
I be
podcast.
listening to. Cause I listen to quite a few Nashville podcasts that talk about Nashville shit. It don't never like whenever they be doing the pod. It don't, bro. I'm like some white. It be just some white motherfucker that like I ain't never heard of in the city. Like don't be doing nothing for the city. Like
You think about album? They got album.
and don't even be talking about local shit. Like just be talking about some random ass shit.
Who won the best rap album?
The best Nashville rap album?
Oh, for real?
Blade and La Orange, and then album of like the year that it gave to No Roads.
That's Ro Marquez. Okay, yeah.
They didn't break up into like sections, so I really have to look through each one. I just want to shout them out.
Just wanna
Best
shout
comedian
him out.
Josh Black.
You think it's
Your boy.
just because his last name is Black?
I heard that's not his real name.
Josh
Probably
Rosen.
not.
I don't know.
That sounds like another hating ass statement, Rodney.
It is a hate statement.
That's not his real name. God damn, nigga.
Nashville was kind of in the news this week too,
So
man.
was Liza.
Y'all see that shit about Coop?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
About who?
Oh yeah.
AJ Coop.
What happened?
Said he was a deadbeat.
Oh, Nashville was also not Nashville. Tennessee has been in the news too because of well, Rodney's looking that up because it's on the rundown. A juvenile court judge in Rutherford County. Her name is Donna Scott Davenport, has been illegally arresting and detaining young black kids for the past couple of years. And like it'll be for stuff that's like made up charges. Like one of them was it was like I think they were like 5 to 7 year old kids got arrested and detained for watching a fight happen and not reporting it because it was like two 5-year-olds got the fighting.
Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk?
And she's been doing that for a while, and she's been detaining kids and sending them to jail and stuff.
No shit. You telling me that they punish
And
black
she's the
kids
only
in
juvenile
schools
court.
harder than whites?
No, this is specifically in Rutherford County. They're not
It's
finna
everywhere.
the point is they're putting kids in jail illegally and detaining them illegally for absolutely no reason with no real basis is the point. Like, of
It don't
course, black
surprise
kids get
me,
in trouble
though.
more.
That
But
sound
the
about
point
normal.
is they went to that extent is the
Do
problem.
you want to know the readers' poll or the writer's choice winner of the best Nashville podcast?
Both.
I'll give you the readers' poll.
Angry.
He's pissed.
Sore Losers. You ever heard them?
Who?
Sore Losers. The Sore Losers podcast.
You know who that is?
I don't know. They ain't made up. No. They're the best sports radio show and podcast,
It gotta be sports.
and the best podcast. They won both of
They
them.
must do a whole bunch of betting.
What's it called?
Sore Losers.
I bet it's a betting podcast.
Hey.
Because Nashville's all about betting. Because you can't go nowhere without seeing an advertisement about sports fucking betting.
Yeah, shit
These
just got
niggas
legal.
is sore losers.
Shit, that
I'll
sound
be
like I
betting
need
a
to get
whole
on
bunch
my
of
shit.
money. Exactly. You ready to listen too? Fuck.
You want to hear the writer's choice?
You said they won both.
That was the readers' poll. No. They won 2 awards in the readers' poll. They won the best sports podcast and the best podcast.
Oh, okay.
Writer's choice. The best podcast is Cocaine and Rhinestones, season 2.
Season 2.
It sound
Yeah, you see what that is?
What is it about?
It's like it's about Nashville music scene. So it's like old country music white ladies who know everything about everything in Nashville and they fucking pop shit off like that.
The best new podcast,
Okay.
The Burn One podcast.
Color Me Country. It's a black woman. And I'm assuming it's about country music.
Color me.
Rissy Palmer is a part of a proud
She
and growing
finessed the
group of
game.
black women
Ain't that
vocalists
kind- that's punny
who
as hell.
embrace and sing country without regret, apology, or explanation.
She finessed the game.
There's way more to it,
But
but
country music was invented by black people. 'Cause
Still,
it
though.
stems from blues.
She probably couldn't make it in gospel. And was
Jesus
like, you know
was
what I
black.
do?
Country.
Come on, man.
we got to put cowboy hats on, bro.
Like I said, it always be some shit that I ain't never heard of from the city, and some. It's just some bullshit. So I really don't need.
How's
to give
Bussin'
a
with
fuck.
the Boys not on there?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it ain't even been no shit like that.
It's, bro, do you really fuck with?
I'm saying
I
though,
don't. But I'm
as a
saying like
writer's
I would
choice-
understand that more than the shit that they be giving it. Like what the fuck?
that makes more sense.
Yeah, I guess they're a nationwide.
Like there's a lot of
guess they're talking
fucking podcasts in Nashville that talk about local shit in Nashville.
I mean, Will Compton ain't playing, so it's not really like local shit. But
It's in Nashville.
But it's something like
I mean,
literally
Raw Room
based out of
too,
Nashville.
but-
They're Tennessee Titans players on the.
Raw Room didn't do
Oh
better.
God, the raw room is.
Bussin' and the boys.
How do
is a
y'all
little
know
more
about all
nationwide,
these local
but,
podcasts?
Raw room is
it's like
pretty
Bussin'
local.
and the
I know
boys,
Bussin'
but-
I mean, they have
Like,
traction local. They got a lot of
We got
traction
a lot of
local.
local tracks.
The
Yeah, they had
only
Chrissy Fulton on there.
the
They
only
had
local
Happy
podcast
Fast
I
Boys.
know
Bates
is the Burn
is-
One podcast.
Big Bates, Darren Bates.
He knows a lot of people
Oh,
in
I
the
know.
city. Like
He
he really
knows
be out
the
here with the
podcast.
people.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah,
niggas
you
know
been
him.
on there, I think.
Damn, I need to tap
AJ
in. I
Brown
ain't
been on there.
heard
He
of
was just on there.
Yeah.
They be.
AJ
I ain't
Brown
heard
is
of
on Raw
I ain't
Room.
heard about this pod. What's the name?
Raw room.
Raw
Brian Broom
Room.
been on there.
It look like the Grizzly logo, the old Grizzly logo, but it say Raw Room.
Bruh,
Okay, I think I have heard of it. I think
They
I have
talk
heard of it.
nigga shit.
Yeah, they
It's
talk
a lot of nigga shit.
Yeah,
What's
I
it?
probably
say
done
nigga
seen
all
like
the
a lot of
Yeah, they
shit.
from Memphis,
I probably done seen like some shit from there. And just
Darren
didn't
Bates, he was like a core special teamer for the Titans. He's like a Memphis nigga, I think.
Yeah, he's a Memphis
So
nigga.
he
Linebacker.
country, yeah.
Imagine.
So they talking shit on there.
It's good. It's good.
What's the name of it?
Raw room. RAWROOM.
I'm not gonna
R-O-O-M.
listen to it. I just wanted to reiterate the name of it.
Cool. What's up? What else is on the rundown?
The French Catholic Church.
So do God.
You know more
So
about
the
that.
French Catholic Church was recently in the news because they basically just went ahead and admitted that after doing a what do you call it? It's not research. Investigation. They have found that it's nearly 200,000 people just in the French Catholic Church have reported being abused, like sexually abused by the clergy. Like that's like the priests, bishops, whatever the fuck they got over there.
I think
That's
can't be a
only
priest
just
unless you fuck
the
with-
clergy, huh?
I don't think you can be a priest unless you touch a little boy or something.
It's something
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
It's like that's like a
But-
yeah.
But that was not the total number.
Initiation.
Huh?
That's the initiation.
Basically something like that.
Or
That's
maybe, like,
literally
something you gotta
just
do.
the reported cases, and that was only as far as like clergy goes. There's like other people
Those
that
little
work for
boys
the church
become
that
priests.
aren't clergy, and like when you add those numbers into it, it was nearly 330,000 people who reported being abused. Those are just people who reported, so it's definitely more than that. And they only conducted the investigation from 59 to 2020.
They just ignored all the reports, huh?
Yeah, they did. They admitted to covering up and stuff, and they knowingly hired at least, I think the number was
The church got
between 2,500 to 3,900 abusers.
I mean, that shit happened
during that time period. So if it's only that many people abusing people, they did, so we'll say nearly 4,000 people sexually abused at a minimum 330,000 people.
Crazy.
I mean, are y'all surprised though?
No, I'm not surprised, but
That's dangerous.
do you know what? That's
the
just.
old
But
school
what
stuff
is
to this
what is
point.
so surprising about it? This is just one faction of the Catholic Church. This is not the Catholic Church worldwide.
Oh no, they already cleaned
Add
the
up
house.
the
They
worldwide
see what's going
numbers.
With the fridge, like, oh shit, the pool.
At least, probably at least
Deleting
1/4 of the
emails,
world's
the burning
population
shit.
has been sexually assaulted
Yeah.
by the Catholic Church.
So what do you think we need to do? They too powerful. Got too
That's
much money.
just what you mean.
Don't go to church.
Burn that bitch down. That's what.
Shit. They on.
This is
You see in the Da Vinci Code, they ain't
burn
playing.
them. Take them bitches out to the mother.
Anywhere.
Nah,
ain't
fuck
playing.
that. Take them motherfuckers out to the stake. Burn them motherfuckers. Burn the goddamn church down. All of that shit. Start the fuck over.
I mean, Penn
Without
State
the
is
fucking
still out
abusers.
here. I mean,
Penn State.
Penn State ranked fourth,
I
right?
mean,
Fifth.
fucking Larry Nasser just went to prison, so
Man.
I mean, fucking Larry Nasser.
But we're not talking about football right now. We're talking about a whole
Larry Nasser
worldwide
is
organization.
the Olympic shit.
I don't know who the fuck he is.
There's plenty boys.
He,
I don't.
He touched all them
he
girls.
assaulted
Girls,
every
excuse me.
gymnast.
Okay.
Every Olympic gymnast.
Every Olympic gymnast.
Still, that's
They all had stories.
not as big as the
He was sticking their
Catholic
fingers
Church.
in them.
It's not, but it's bad too.
It is bad.
The Catholic Church is.
But
That-
if you
that's not
go
some-
ahead and burn down the Catholic Church and all those fucking abusers as an example, I bet people will stop.
No.
Nah, I don't think it'll stop.
Okay, well then we just need to burn all of them.
I mean, we just need
Damn.
the world just need to explode because people. it's
I
gonna be fucked up
really
people.
think everybody should die. I
There
think
you
that would be a
go.
really great plan.
Listen.
It'll fix all of the problems.
Motivation.
I should have.
Well, actually, that's not really a fix all. It's just like
If everybody dies, it is.
You go first.
fix all.
I got you.
Nothing can happen if y'all are all dead.
Man, what's next on the rundown?
See, what's next on the rundown?
How is that not a fix all?
It's not a fix all.
How?
It's control as the delete all. You didn't fix anything by
You
getting
did
rid of
fix
everything.
it by deleting that shit. Clean slate. Start over.
All right, we ain't done. Nigga.
Goodbye. Have a nice life.
Appreciate you coming through, Loski. 1,000. Oh wow. What else you got on the rundown, Mimi?
So this is just something that I had seen that I thought was crazy. So the FDA issued a statement saying that hand sanitizer possibly could be cancerous. Like not just like the hand sanitizer before the pandemic. They're talking about this pandemic hand sanitizer because no, they're not talking about pre-pandemic. They're talking about during and post. It's not even post, so during. They said like a lot of the hand sanitizer that companies were making that don't like specialize in making hand sanitizer had too much of some type of fucking chemical that's in alcohol, and they're saying that like it could possibly
That's why I ain't been
be
even
cancerous.
fucking with them little off-brand.
Which is why I always tell people, go wash your hands. Why come soap, like hand sanitizer flew off the shelf? Soap still there.
Yeah, but what if you don't have
Wash your
sink
fucking
nearby?
hands.
What if you don't have water and soap nearby?
Then I guess you can't fucking eat, can you?
God.
I didn't realize it's causing cancer though. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean like
That took the heat
they're
off
chemicals.
Johnson & Johnson, dude.
if you're like, because like people were like constantly
they
putting
probably
that shit
won over.
on. Like your body is absorbing too much of whatever chemical that is, and it could be cancerous to your body. But yeah, I just thought that was funny as hell. Because I kept telling people, why are you using... Because, like, most of the time when people are using hand sanitizer that I know of, you could have just got your ass up and went to the bathroom and washed your hands. Real talk.
It's about
Yeah.
Go wash your hands.
in their ass.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they out there?
Who's doing that?
Amira, are you familiar with them?
No.
In their
I
ass.
use soap and water.
Yes.
Yeah, and the same thing you do with your hands. Bam.
That ain't the same.
Not
Ain't
at
the same.
all.
That's a different process.
Whoever does that
That's
probably has
nasty.
the AIDS.
Hand
The baby.
sanitizer in the
And all
ass
kind of-
AIDS, the baby? What'd you say?
The baby.
If you're using hand sanitizer to clean your ass, yes, you probably have AIDS and a
That's
whole
how it
host
works.
of other viruses because you don't get your nasty ass in the fucking water and use some goddamn soap and clean
You didn't
yourself.
just have COVID first. You went straight to AIDS.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a hell of a jump.
You just
Yes.
straight to AIDS.
Because you're
Somebody's
fucking
watching this right
you're
now
fucking
with AIDS
nasty.
and HIV. Like, God
And
damn.
but if they're
Magic Johnson put
Are
his
they-
hand sanitizer.
Can I get
Okay.
a break?
okay, and if they're
Yeah,
putting
it's
hand
been hot
sanitizer
these
in their
last
ass,
few months.
am I wrong?
Say it again.
If they're putting hand sanitizer in their ass, am I wrong?
You know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You're
I'm not-
wrong.
What else do we have on the rundown?
No,
Please.
because that's
Put
fucking
something
nasty.
next.
That is
you went
nasty.
to hand sanitizer in the Catholic Church.
I think you just gave some insight into your life. I think
I
that's
use
what that
soap
was.
and water as the insight.
I don't know. You
fucking-
sound passionate about the old booty.
No,
There you go.
absolutely not.
Put palm
Carrie,
olive on your
What's
dick.
what's next on the
Carrie, I'll
rundown?
Gender's a concept. I don't know.
That's the concept.
Yeah.
The next
That's
thing, I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's
real.
name, but the Raiders coach,
John
Nah,
Gruden.
bro.
Yeah, that's a
Nigger
good
Gruden.
one.
and he was just fired
Nigger
over,
Gruden.
you know.
Whenever white people do something racist, I call them nigger.
You want to come on camera since Dolan's gone?
I call them nigger. Is my stomach ready? Let me suck it.
That ain't gonna do nothing. Just go and sit down.
John Gruden. He's the smoothest white man in America right
Think
now.
so?
The smoothest because he got to get
Because-
out of the job.
No, because he was able to say all that shit about all these different like subjects or groups of people, and then as soon as he gets like caught for it, that nigga slides out and doesn't have to explain, justify, or make a public statement at all.
Not until he.
So he was able to say all that shit, and then now he's able to slide off. Hey, you know what? This shit's so bad. Fuck it.
Nah, he came out and tried to say that the Michelin tire lips was a way to
Oh
Say-
my
say
god!
somebody's lying.
say
Niggas was
somebody's
lying.
lying.
Michelin-
No, no
You know what he
way.
said?
I didn't.
Okay,
I
some niggas
haven't.
is
I haven't
lying.
seen any of the stuff.
So
I just
the-
seen that he
the
got fired
leader-
for some
you heard
racist
the-
emails, but that right
The
there,
leader of the players
that was
organization
right there, bro.
is named DeMorris Smith. This nigga said DeMorris, D-U-M-B,
Dumb.
has lips like Michelin tires. Now,
That
I
is-
want to point to
Bro,
you. This is a
Hey, I don't care, man. That
big
shit
lip
funny right
nigga.
there. Hey,
This nigga's lips
shit is
are
funny.
big. Okay,
As
they're
fuck.
big. They're big as fuck, right? But him saying that leans
Jesus Christ.
because his lips is big. That's not a lie.
funny as
But
hell.
just
I
being
get
real,
it.
hey,
That shit was
bro.
funny.
Just being real, hey, bro. You ain't supposed to say that shit. Come on now. This is
shit was
the highest
Yeah, you
member
shouldn't
of the
say that.
union
that you with.
Not John Gruden
Hey,
and
look.
all people too.
I think he was like that already. Keyshawn Johnson said that
I'm just
shit.
saying, you
Hey,
don't want to
Keyshawn has
Keyshawn
Johnson has so
But you
much
know
fun
what though?
The next
What
day.
else did he? What else?
When you look
Was
at
that the only email?
stats on black people, it ain't shit, bro. Never had a black quarterback. Never had a black offensive coordinator. Two black defensive
We just now
coordinators.
started getting a lot of black quarterbacks, and he just became a head coach again.
He's been a head coach for 12 years.
He cut that black punter, didn't
But
he?
he had a very big gap in between his head coaching times.
TJ.
And in that time is when the popularized black quarterback came around.
What
Like-
black
But hold on,
quarterback
wait.
did he
Was that the
promote when
only
he was
email?
on ESPN?
Black
Was that
quarterback's
it?
been around.
That was the only one? That was the
But
only
we
email?
didn't have that many. We had like maybe 1 to 2 that
called
was
Were there funnier
good at
ones?
a time.
Were there funnier ones?
I mean,
No,
there
no.
were. I don't
he
know.
called the Roger Goodell
I'll
a
say it
faggot
brought up a little bit
and
more
an
than Devontae Culpepper,
un-American
Stephen McNair.
pussy. Football pussy.
And who else?
I don't know who Roger Goodell is.
He
he's
talked
the
about a lot of
leader
people.
of the NFL. He's the president of the NFL. So I think he was talking about his boss. He said you shouldn't have drafted queers like Michael Sam to the NFL.
Two at the
Eric
same time.
Reed should have been fired.
Now
Kaepernick
you
should
got
lose
4 or
his
5.
job.
So there wasn't any other funny ones, is what I'm hearing.
It was all racist, homophobic.
It was like all racist shit. Yeah,
But it wasn't nothing like them
I
tire
think he
lips.
called somebody an F word.
Yeah, he called
John
somebody
Gruden.
a faggot, but like, think about this. He got the first openly gay player. Spicy.
Who?
Yeah. He also spoke
John
a
Gruden,
bit-
Carl Nassib.
He also spoke against women being referees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he was one of the like biggest voices of against player safety initiatives. So player safety, racism, called the commissioner an F word. Said that he didn't fuck with.
I'm referencing the email. I pop that shit off.
Hey, the white Carey
They
leaned over and told
Kobe
him
not to
like,
say it. That shit
the F
changed
word.
every nigga for life. As soon as Kobe got in trouble, it was like, man, we can't say this shit.
Kobe did get
He did.
Kobe did get
He
trouble.
did get in trouble for
Had a
that.
whole commercial.
Nah,
with
bro,
that nigga
but
out there,
it's-
nigga Grant Hill on that bitch. Something about it.
Right,
Bro.
but I feel like motherfucking that nigga, he had to be like that because he looks like one of them white dudes who just talks about America and American qualities and talks about history.
Look at his
and
face.
our heroes.
If
and
anybody,
Has he always
and
been
the
the
troops and the
head coach
troops.
for the Raiders?
Yeah,
he was once before,
That's why they
right?
trash.
yeah, he was, and then they
Was he?
fired
Yeah.
him.
And he cut that black punter.
Yeah,
right?
Marquise King.
He cut him.
Yeah.
That should have told you then.
Nah, you know what it told you? Richie Incognito. He signed. He's the only fucking coach to re-sign Richie Incognito. Richie Incognito called a player's sister a nigger girl, and he used to make fun of this black dude so much that dude like threatened suicide, quit the
That's
league.
when he was with the
And
Dolphins, right?
Nobody touched this nigga, and John Gruden was like, "I think he deserves another chance." Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's white people's second chances. He
Yeah.
can do better. So when you feel that shit, you be like, damn.
And then
Nigga.
the coach told him,
What you do?
don't say it out loud. Send it in an email.
But not even. You're sending emails to somebody's company.
Business
Nigga,
email,
the
that was
Redskins. This nigga's talking to the owner
could
of the Redskins.
You could have said that to his
The Redskins?
Hotmail, his Gmail, whatever. You send it to his company email account.
Right. This nigga's working for ESPN.
Yeah, them niggas was wild talking about that shit like in their company email and shit.
Like, that's two separate things. One, you being racist in your email. I shouldn't know about it. We shouldn't know about it, but you doing it on our servers, and we see everything.
ESPN servers, NFL
They,
servers.
and Adam
all
Schefter is going through some shit
Shefty. Hey,
because of some shit he
be
may
real
have
with you,
told
bro.
Bruce Allen.
fuck
Oh,
Adam Schefter.
Hold on.
what
That's
did he?
different,
What did
though.
he do?
I mean, it's not
That's
racist. It's not racist. They're trying to like question his integrity.
But no, but
What happened?
If you really think about it, though, he's an NFL insider.
Right? He's not an
So,
analyst.
His job is to provide inside information of what's going on in the NFL. So you don't think in order for him to get that inside information, the nature of his job is to have relationships,
Right.
and there has to be a give take.
Right.
Like, to me, that seems more of a norm of what requires of his role. Like, ain't nobody just gonna give you shit. Not everybody's gonna be in a scenario. I heard some teams will give out info on purpose to get it out to the public to see how the public reacts, and then help to dictate what salary they really sign off of or they make a decision. But some people really want to keep shit secret. And if somebody wants some inside information from me, I'll be like, all right, well, what can you give me? Can you let me look at the motherfucker first before you put it out there? So I'm not tripping off of Adam Schefter as much because that shit seems like more he needs that for his job. John Gruden, god damn, he sounds like an American. He sounds like a good American.
He need to be on Fox or Outkick.
And then
he's
also,
gonna get a job after this.
That's what I'm
how
saying.
the fuck is he the only one to get in trouble so far? Because
it's gonna bust.
the investigation is on the organization of the Washington Redskins. And so far, the only person getting in trouble is somebody who didn't even work for them. So what was the CEO, president answering back?
Because
maybe his was just the worst.
You think Dan Snyder threw him out?
Of the team
you think Dan Snyder threw him out?
It's not Dan Snyder. So there's another owner named Bruce Allen. They both own the Washington football team and the Redskins. They are in the legal battle already over the sale of the team, the majority of the process. So they're fractured at the top already. So all of this just comes at when everybody's already looking into the organization. But what is going on is just weird. It's gonna pop. Them niggas are wealthy. Them niggas are billionaires. And so that's a scapegoat. He's a millionaire right now, 40 million for the last 4 years, and can go sleep and do nothing for another 5 years until people fucking forget. And he's on a forgiveness tour talking about, I deserve a second chance. Let me tell you something. I want to get as many quarterbacks as I can into the league. It was crazy 10 years ago.
You see Derek Carr's comments?
What did he say? Like, I love him as a coach, but I hate what he said.
He said, hate the sin. Love the man, hate the sin.
Boy, that sounds like some white people
shit. I hate
is Derek Carr black?
No.
He sound black though, right?
Jesus
Derek
Christ. I was about to say, I hear some boots.
His name
He's
wrong.
healthy.
I hear some boots shuffling.
Motherfucking.
Goddamn.
I don't like
that nigga's name is Dak Prescott.
No, nigga, that's Dakota.
Dakota Prescott.
Let me. That's Dakota, nigga.
Class with that.
Carrie, don't scratch your tattoo.
Really?
He never walked. He floated across campus. That was looked at like Jesus in Starkville, bro.
I can imagine.
That could do no fucking wrong. And I took like a elective like communications class or something like that. That motherfucker would come into class 30 minutes late and would get applause as he walks into class.
Especially if you won.
Bruh, that motherfucker.
Oh, God.
Oh, y'all went to the same school? You went to the same school?
Mississippi State.
He went to Mississippi State. So my freshman year.
Nobody from my college went anywhere.
Kevin Byard went to
I don't know who that
Titans
is.
right now.
Kevin Byard is killing
It's
it.
the safety of the Titans.
I didn't watch the
One of the
football.
main
game.
people
I say fuck Adam Schefter because I was reading this article and they was just like, he supports an idea of white supremacy in the NFL because no black man can have his job.
As an insider.
There's no black man who graduates with no degree in sports anything and hasn't played sports that can be able to have Adam Schefter's job and not even be a journalist. A black man has to get 2 degrees, be a journalist, or played in the NFL, or speaks well. And Adam Schefter literally texts people and just goes, hey, I've got a tip for you. And that's it. No black man's ever had that job, ever.
I'm trying to think of the closest person.
Maybe Rich Paul. Maybe Rich Paul.
Rich Paul's different, though.
No, Rich Paul got a high school diploma. Like, Rich Paul got a high school diploma and is doing everything. So that is the situation where you're like, man, I guess he does better than his expectations. But I guess he knows LeBron, so it's like...
Right, you know LeBron.
It's like, you know LeBron, so they make it work for him. But I'm talking about what black dude
but
can you be
that
like,
is your end, right?
That's never played sports.
Who is Adam Schefter's in? Adam Schefter's been around forever.
I didn't know he graduated from high school.
Who you talking about?
Adam Schefter?
No, Rich Paul.
Oh, okay.
Adam Schefter graduated at Michigan, and he got a tip on Charles Woodson when he graduated, and that's how that shit grew.
A tip on what?
Charles Woodson.
That he was gonna be good, or that he was declaring to Michigan?
Declaring or fucking like push his speed or anything. But anyway, they're at the same time. So it's like, oh man, you're really into football, you're into journalism. This is #1 journalist on campus.
and he didn't graduate in journalism, but he's in journalism. Okay, cool. You got Charles Woodson. You get really close with him. You get all the tips with him. People start leaning on you for answers about Charles Woodson. This is like 1998. Like, there's no internet. Like, there's no shit.
I was finna say it's
people
Fab
gotta
Five
answer
around, but that's not
questions,
them.
bro. Like, so he gets that lean in, and that's that from there.
Yeah.
Like Woj.
Like, I don't know how Woj got his shit either. Like,
Woj
it's
be
very
on that
hard to
shit.
think about black people in those positions, even though they should be.
No, I mean,
There's
like
not
you said,
enough
there
black
aren't none.
people,
They ain't
insiders. Who are
I'm trying to think of the
commenting on
closest
NBA
to
and
insiders,
NFL.
and you got like Chris Broussard.
Shams.
Shams
Are
is-
you talking about black?
I'm talking about black.
It ain't
Chris
none.
Hayes has an N with like Damian Lillard, but it's not the same. It's not a.
I don't even know who that
league-wide.
is. That's what I'm saying. I don't
Chris
even know who that
Hayes?
is.
Chris Broussard's cool. I didn't know he was like, he left ESPN because they were like, they support like sex. And he's like, not about
Oh yeah, he
sex
like a
before
super
marriage.
Christian, ain't he?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Chris Broussard is.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
he went to Fox.
The light skinned brother.
That's
with
why I
the orange
don't.
hair.
That's why I
That's
don't
why he
fuck.
went to
I knew
Fox.
I didn't fuck with that nigga for a
So
reason.
how is Mark?
Mark Spears?
The old coach of the Warriors.
Oh,
Why he at ESPN?
Oh, because he's a nigga.
Because he got
So
black
he
ball.
likes Jesus.
He loves Jesus.
He likes Jesus, but he's a nigga because he know he did some
Oh,
OG
yeah.
New York shit. Stomp somebody out.
He
did
be
some
hollering
fucking-
at niggas' mama during the broadcast.
You already
Be like,
know.
respectfully.
Hey, yo, she's
Yeah.
a
I
lovely
would
lady.
tear her up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then they'll talk about the game and be like, did this nigga just say that?
What's his name?
Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
Hell yeah, I'm surprised he's not a coach now.
I'm not. At this point, I'm not surprised.
Really?
Honestly, I'm starting to
If,
get tired.
if you watch his games, you know why.
I feel like they got player coaches now to where like there's nobody gonna be like old. Like that's what Memphis damn near needs. You see what the fuck the Nets just did. You see,
Or maybe it's just
Jason
a
Kidd,
new whatchamacallit.
Chauncey Billups. Like they making sure that shit is all comfortable. Like Luke Walton, real deal came in quick.
I'm surprised he's
Steve
still here.
Kerr is a player's coach.
Sacramento
too.
still ass.
And he got out of that rape shit quick.
It's the organization.
yeah, he did.
The Kings just suck. Like even when they were great, they were still bad.
You just knew they wouldn't do it.
They just knew this wouldn't do it over the Lakers. Yeah. And now it's like Harrison Barnes.
I mean, De'Aaron Fox, nice though.
Yeah.
He is, but how
Yes.
nice are you when you like you're nice, but it's a year 5.
I think
Niggas,
But just
everybody's
the
nice.
Kings.
Now what?
It's the
I feel you. I feel that though. I feel that though. But like be an all-star if you that nice.
Yeah. Plus the coaching is trash.
It's Luke Walton.
And then the lineup ain't all that for real. A bunch of people who's supposed to be like
You got
Halliburton.
Buddy Hield, Halliburton.
Yeah, Buddy Hill is almost like second fucking wind, and you already know what he does.
And he's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like niggas know he's not gonna be
nigga
there.
named Buddy. Of course, I don't trust him. What?
So it is what it is in Sacramento. I don't think De'Aaron Fox is bad, but become an all-star. That's how you get on the real radar. You can be.
I mean, that's
cold,
tough. He in the West though, man.
Then don't resign.
I mean, the West ain't as hard as it used to be. KD out there, motherfucker.
Klay Thompson
But
just
he's
came
still
back.
a point
And
guard.
so, who's the top? Who's going to go against the Lakers in the West?
I think the Warriors
Clips?
will, bro. I'm gonna be real, bro.
Really?
I'm gonna keep it real.
Mhm.
Like
Clips
this
ain't
Warriors,
down there.
this Warriors team, they got continuity from the last 2 or 3 years with Clay being
you think
out.
Wiseman like, straightens up. I don't think he can play defense.
But those role players, Poole, all those other guys,
I don't think it's gonna matter. I think they gonna.
I think their
still be
second line
outscoring
is just
niggas.
alright.
I'm putting my money
But I
on
think
the
it's
Nuggets.
about Steph. Really?
I'm putting my money
Jamal
on the
got to
Nuggets.
play.
Jamal Murray can't play defense.
Michael Porter Jr. said he's not getting the vaccine. He said that a couple weeks ago.
He got it.
Oh, he got it?
Oh,
Michael
they
Porter
gave
Jr.
that
gonna
max.
ball out this year.
They gave him that
Will
max.
Murray
As
be
soon as he
gone.
got that max, he was like, "What are you talking about? I love the vaccine. Give me more." Yeah, bro. They got
I'll
3
take
max
every vaccine.
players and no
I love
championships. So you never know.
I don't think, I mean, they're younger than the Lakers, but the Lakers are just fucking deep, bro.
They're just so
IQ is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Can they stay healthy? That's it.
Oh, I mean, I feel like if anything, Russell Westbrook will just hold the team down. Even if AD goes down, okay, cool. We'll play with Dwight Howard again.
Yeah.
And DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan,
Yeah.
okay, guys. We'll play with Melo.
And Malik Monk.
All right, guys. I'm sorry.
And we,
Westbrook's down. We'll play
Rondo, yeah.
Okay, guys.
Shit, Rondo's nice to have.
Yeah,
on the team.
Yeah, I didn't even talk about LeBron. I'm sorry. Like,
Defensive liability, but offensively crazy.
He'll square up with a
Rondo?
nigga, but
He'll
He's just
facilitate the
smart.
shit out that ball.
he'll smack Chris Paul. But
Oh,
That's
man.
what you need. I hate Chris Paul too.
Can't say Rondo
But
ain't a
this
real
season,
nigga.
nah, he a real nigga.
this season, I was like, all right, commendable, nigga.
That
I
he
don't
made
like
it.
That nigga. Yeah, commendable.
Everybody
I
had
don't
the tip
like
they
that
had to
nigga
him.
at all. He's always angry. He yelling at people. I hate his commercials.
And let's keep it a bean. Chris Paul low key dirty. If you
Low
watch,
key, he is.
yeah, but they don't talk about it.
No
enough.
soap dirty.
State Farm helps.
Yeah, State Farm
That's what
help
I'm
a
saying.
lot.
I hate them commercials.
Bowling
bro.
helps. That nigga can bowl. Black folks still ain't really bowling for real.
He still hit niggas in they nuts because he's mad short.
You know what I'm saying?
He still trips guys
He's playing into the refs. 6'2".
He just looks short.
in
'cause it's the
shoes.
NBA.
In shoes.
It's just the NBA. Niggas look
Oh,
short and
shit.
then they around a whole bunch
In
of tall
shoes,
niggas.
bro.
Joshua Black and Chris Paul.
I'm
Fuck
like
'em.
5'3" and shit.
Hate.
Well, excuse
Nah,
me,
ain't
5'3".
been-
I think he's
You
like
ain't been
6.
here for the
Joshua,
J. Cole
fuck
hate.
all
No,
these
no,
niggas.
6'2". You're giving him 6'2". Put him against somebody that's really 6'2".
Look at Chris
6'2".
Paul's height. I bet you 6'2".
Chris Paul.
I know Chris Paul is taller
Height.
than Allen Iverson.
6 feet tall.
Yeah.
They say he's 6 feet tall.
Chris Paul is 6 feet tall.
Yes, and that's being generous. He's not even 6 feet. He might be 5'11". He's.
Yeah.
I'm not
Is
hating,
Phoenix
bro. I'm
maxed
not.
out right now?
He's
Can they
he's
do
a
it
that's a
again?
short
I don't think
guy.
they can.
He just really be fucking hooping.
I don't think they can at all. Like Phoenix, I don't think they got the juice. I think last year was it. If they didn't have it, it was a
Yeah, and they
pretty
talk
weird ass finals.
and they talking about DeAndre. There's not a lot with him in this Mac extension.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because
what the fuck you mean? He helped y'all that entire series.
They're like they want somebody who can shoot threes.
You have Devin Booker.
A big man who can
Yeah,
shoot
they gotta.
threes.
They want to.
You have Cam Johnson.
Cam
A
Johnson's
big man
solid.
who can shoot threes, man.
He can play the 4 and shoot threes.
Yeah, but you talk about Tobias Harris too. You want somebody in your starting line. Tobias Harris is exactly the same way, and you're still unreliable. Them tweeners never work out. Anybody
But I
who
don't-
plays small in power, never
But I
work
don't
out.
think he's a
shooting guard and point
I don't
guard,
think he is
never work
as I don't think he's as much of a tweener as Tobias Harris. Like I think he knows more of his role as a big man than Tobias Harris kind of knew what he was doing in his first few years.
I think they was like switching them, but I don't know. I don't trust nobody who's a tweener.
Because they got
Play
Malik
your
Monk in there
position.
with him.
That's it.
Because if you got the main 5, you got him at the 4.
I mean, how can you say that now though? Because look at Luka. What is Luka then?
Point guard.
He's an obvious ball handler.
He's a hooper.
Point guard. That's it.
Pause.
What is LeBron?
Obvious.
Come on forward. He's gonna get old and then be a power. Though.
But he's not a point guard.
Nah.
Who?
LeBron.
Look, if you're the primary ball handler, that's a different position. Don't matter, like, because what's his name? Nikola Jokic is a primary ball handler. He's obviously a center, but he plays the point. He's not a tweener.
Right.
I
But
feel
he's
you.
giving you. But he's giving you a center.
But what about?
He's giving the ball handling is just. He's the center, straight up and down. He's not playing center power forward. You're bringing him in. You don't know what to play him at. You got to see where he fits in best. Can he play defense? Can he play off? Like when you have too many questions about a tweener, you have to just be like, you got to play your position. Anybody who's point guard got to be point guard. Chris Paul ain't never played shooting guard ever. Could not.
I mean, yeah, that's
Even though he would be the primary ball handler and shooter, some games with the Clippers, you'd still be like, all right, JJ Redick, come in here and shoot this shit. Because that's all he could do. He couldn't play small forward. No. Could JJ Redick play point guard? No.
Hell no.
Hell no. I don't like the tweeners, bro. They never work out. Nobody has.
Was Giannis a tweener?
No. He
This
grew.
whole time I thought y'all were saying twinners.
And you had to change his position. For some reason, that nigga grew 4 or 5.
But you know what's crazy? He got drafted, and I mean, he big, but nobody knew what position he played.
I was hot on him. I thought he would play small forward. He is still afraid to play center, but like everybody else, they play a very strong power forward, just like AD.
He would be
afraid to play center.
He would be the best center in the league.
Exactly. Well, like, why don't you get Brooke Lopez out of here? But I guess it gives you a shot. but fuck him, right? Exactly. He's like, I want to play power forward because I get the best spacing. I'll have the best matchups because some people are shorter than me. I can go inside. If I play center, there's going to be a nigga just as big as me banging on me every fucking night. Because him versus Nikola Jokic is intense. But they play different positions. So it has to be power forward. Or maybe they'll double team him. Maybe they'll play him off and on. Power forward. He'd be the best center, right? Until he slows down and can't shoot. And you're like, damn.
But he does. Like, it looks so easy to Giannis. Like, I've never seen basketball look so easy for somebody.
Yeah, he's 7 foot.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
like,
looking at the hoop every day.
Yeah.
I mean, KD is beautiful to watch offensively, but also nobody's hand is bothering his shot. So it's like, man, I'm glad that you're passionate about basketball to still be nice, but you don't even need half the moves you got. Motherfucker, you got length
and
height.
Strength. He's strong as
Oh,
Giannis gets bigger every year.
Strong.
Giannis is
Pause.
ridiculous.
So you just like, boom.
Ain't no
boom,
pause on
right
that.
in the
Embrace that.
Yeah,
He gets bigger every year.
Straight
Penises don't get big
Uncomfortable. I
every
don't
year.
feel
Do they? Never mind.
Appreciate it.
I thought he said penises are gonna get big every year.
I didn't say that.
No, bro, you didn't kill to the
Nowhere
kids.
close.
I ain't saying that close to that.
Fuck
We're going on
your
2.5, though.
I heard
Are we
that.
done with the rundown?
Yeah. I've just been waiting for y'all. I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. I've been on
NBA.
Instagram.
It
No
has been a
young
lot
boy.
of banter, just a lot of just
I've been on
talking.
Instagram.
It's been
but
good
yeah.
talking.
You guys want to talk about Georgia?
Nah.
Jerry,
You see,
they number one, huh? You feeling the spice?
Oh, y'all number one.
The SEC championship. When
I
y'all
ain't been-
drop it.
You know, I don't really
worry
keep up
about
with
shit.
college football like
Okay,
that.
yeah, we number one now.
You worry about the SEC championship. That's all you got to worry about.
I think we can beat Bama. Easy.
I don't know. That defense for Bama
Look, bro.
trash.
Look, bro. It all depends on how bad we beat Florida is what I'm going to really think about us.
Florida got a black quarterback.
Yeah.
It does.
We whooped Arkansas's ass after they beat Texas A&M and just shoved it in their face.
But I think he was focusing on Bama the whole season.
That's fine.
I think bruh from A&M was like, Bama.
That's fine and
Bama,
dandy if
waking
Jimbo.
up, Bama.
That's fine and dandy, but we shut Arkansas out. I'm going to go off of that. I think we got a good chance.
I don't know. I don't like the quarterback.
Ours, Stetson Bennett,
I don't like him.
I mean, he does his job. Our defense is very good.
That's the
So
thing.
you don't
The
believe
D
in him
is
either.
so good.
He's
but
efficient.
Florida's defense.
He's like Jay Fromm. I'm not, he's not a 5-star. He's
Florida's
a walk-on.
defense is fucking smacking.
That's cool, but you have to score on us just as
I
much as
saw
you
that
have to score on
Florida
them.
Alabama game, and they were smacking the fuck out of them. They got defensive linemen who just eat. They got offensive linemen.
Look, bro.
They got big, black, dark-skinned niggas at every line position.
Look, bro.
They got fast, dreadhead niggas at corners. Oh, my God. They got every
All them
nigga
niggas got
archetype
dreads
that
and
you
dark
want in
skin.
the fucking...
We have 13. We
You
have
sound like a white man talking about black people right now.
we have 13 starters on offense and defense that have not played yet this year because of injury.
Bro, like, nah, trust me. If you see fast niggas with dreads, they play corner.
Trust me, bro. I've seen Florida.
You
And
play-
they got
you
they
see that-
and
you see
and this and tomorrow will be a good indicator because they fucked Florida. Kentucky fucked Florida. They turned them around and fucked them. Now we're gonna go to Georgia, and Kentucky's gonna come to Georgia. And how bad we beat them is another indicator of
I
how
feel like
bad
what
I'm gonna
they
beat
beat
Florida.
I don't know. I feel like that's something.
That's not happening.
I feel like
Kentucky?
only Kentucky and UT are competitive, like against each other. Like it's like lower SEC shit. I tell you, who's trash?
Man,
Vanderbilt.
they're literally asking for shutouts each game. I know you're not keeping up with them. We beat them 62-0. Florida beat them 42-0.
Nah, I be keeping because I still bet because I know they trash as fuck.
Like,
So you feel me? I just be taking advantage now
Like,
that
what
I'm not
is
a
going
fan.
on?
You feel me?
like they went from I guess they lost last season too, and now they like, all right, fuck it. They
They
already
went
got
and
money
the-
though. That's what makes it bad.
They went and got the nigga from Notre Dame to be the head coach, Clark Lee or something.
Yeah, but Notre Dame is trash.
Trash, yeah.
Like I don't understand why people are hype on Notre Dame. They barely have black players.
They had a guy, one of their best players had a fake girlfriend, bro.
You said he had a fake girlfriend?
Remember Mantateo?
Where is he right now?
Who?
Does he still play for the Saints?
Probably.
Mantateo.
Deep in the
Or no, I think he
remember
might
that
play for
name.
Dallas.
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Nah, Dallas went all you.
Oh, you know what? I do remember him.
Yeah, it was big when catfishing broke out and niggas was talking to freaky hoes and never.
But did he
getting
intentionally have a fake girlfriend?
Bro, that shit got so deep.
He had been found
She was
out.
gonna
And he
die,
had just
and they faked to death. And she was like, "I'm terminally ill," and so he jacked off in the phone, and then fucking.
I'm sorry.
That's what you do when you catfish anyway.
Is this not
you
the
show
same?
pictures to people? Hey, here's my dick. That's it.
I ain't never catfished nobody.
Me neither. But you know, as a nigga, if you have never seen the girl, she didn't see the meat. Android meat pics. Period.
The internet lives forever.
Internet lives forever.
Are y'all just sending dick pics to bitches y'all don't even know for sure who it is?
No, that's how catfishing is. You don't think you had never seen the show? Yeah, we've been talking for 3 years and some things got sexual and they showed me their body. Every episode of Catfish, somebody sending nudes.
Every episode of Catfish, I'm like, why the fuck?
It just doesn't seem realistic.
Hey,
to me.
that one where they.
Nah, there's
was
some
dating
realistic
Bow Wow.
ass shit on there because folks be like that.
Bow
For real,
Wow,
for real.
bro.
You ain't see that one?
I remember that, yes.
Folks be on like that. We've been talking for 3 years. I
You remember how Birdman Chris Anderson, that whole shit that happened with him?
It happens.
What?
It happens.
It was catfish, but it wasn't. Because there was someone middlemaning their messages. But it was an underage girl. It's weird how it was. He was legally didn't do anything.
Because he was talking, because he thought he was talking to a girl, but it was really a dude. See what I'm saying? But it was underage picture, but you didn't know it was underage because they lied about their identity. See what I'm saying? Like,
it was a lot of weird nuance.
Shit.
Like somebody set him up, basically. But he was still.
He goes down in the DMs. It's
trying
been like
to talk
that
to
for
them.
years. So niggas that talk on Facebook and it's down in the DMs is crazy.
It's all good.
They got a whole
We're wrapping
chat.
up. We're wrapping
and I was saying I notice now whenever I pull up, we have long ass podcasts, which I love and appreciate.
It's nigga talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Rodney just
We ain't
got
got stuff to
he
nigga
already
talk.
heard this.
The most
He was ready.
Hey, the most
He had half the shit in the red can.
The most watched episode on YouTube.
It's
is
your
the longest
episode.
one,
It's mine.
which is the longest one. It's the 3 hours.
Hey, that motherfucker was long. But yeah, I probably had a bunch of my white people click on your stuff.
Yeah, bro. You gotta do, bro.
We was cracking up at the end of that motherfucker.
Gotta get a Twitch.
His
Everybody
ass.
smoking all day.
A live stream.
Rodney, you know
Can you
we
smoke
ain't done
on
it in a long time. We ain't fucked with
Yeah.
TJ in a while.
You just
we
can't
gonna have to do
fucking
that next episode.
play music because it's like licensing. They're just now getting that shit like together on Twitch.
I was gonna say it's a couple streamers I'd be watching every now and then that got music on their shit.
Yeah, but they go like undercover. Folks want some like residual.
No, these niggas be like top streamers. They be playing music on their shit.
Yeah, but is it mods? Is it like remixes of a remix of a remix, or is it like OG songs?
No, it be like the real shit.
No, I was just fucking with y'all. If y'all
You got
want
some
to
more
do
Catholic church? Never mind.
Nah, yeah, I'm ready.
I don't know.
I'm trying to
Bro,
think.
we
Is there
got these
anything
leftovers
else?
right here, bro. It's Thanksgiving.
I don't. Let me see if there's anything I was pissed off about.
New music.
The
Zach Fox.
something that pissed me off was
I didn't
that the Mikey Williams shit.
What about him?
You ain't see what happened with that?
What happened with Mikey?
Him saying that your mama ain't gonna save you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I
seen that.
I didn't have a problem with that.
Kodak.
Nah. Although that was crazy too.
That was crazy.
What happened with Kodak?
I wasn't as mad as Punch, but that was crazy.
What happened?
Kodak grabbed his mama ass in a video.
Oh yeah, he tried to kiss her too on the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Is she
nah,
bad though?
I don't know.
It
First
don't
of all,
matter.
that's
It does not matter.
That's like
That girdle was popping. Never mind.
No.
absolutely.
Birth mother.
That's your mom. You came out of her vagina.
Who
You
else?
should not be
Hey,
groping.
The Mikey Williams shit. So you know who Mikey Williams
Yeah,
is?
the basketball player.
So he posted a picture. I guess they had an AAU tournament or some shit. And he dropped 50 points or whatever. And someone had got a picture of him, like, I guess after he had just scored, he was screaming on a nigga.
I saw that video.
I didn't even see the video. I just seen the picture.
And I saw that the kid's mama posted something.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
That was some weak ass shit.
I mean, that's her son, and I get that that kid has a large social media presence. And I mean,
You're embarrassing my child in front of
That's
all
what's
these
scary,
people.
bro.
I mean, niggas do that at any game. That
Like nigga, that happened on a pickup game. That happens in the YMCA.
like that's
my
not
nigga.
a Mikey Williams specific.
Leftovers right here.
Hey,
That's
you
the
can have
turkey
fun
leg.
burning this shit. I'm not fucking with that lighter.
You got the turkey leg. You got the drumstick over there.
I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Nah, Mikey. I mean, I've seen niggas do that in fucking hoop mixtape videos all the time. You know what I'm saying? The mama just being a little sensitive. Don't nobody know the little boy name. Don't nobody care who the little boy is. The
I
picture
mean,
for Mikey.
supposedly he's a top recruit too. but-
Cool, good for him. Now be cold somewhere.
And then like it was just like to me because like I had seen that and I was like, damn, this weak as hell. And then I just happened to be bored that day, so I went on Facebook to the actual post. That's where I got man.
That's where it went crazy.
Bruh, I'm talking about motherfuckers is on like motherfuckers on there saying all type of shit like because you know it's Facebook, so she ain't that popular, so it's mostly like people she know and cool with. So obviously they gonna be in support of her and the bullshit that she's saying. And like every time like somebody will say something, like she'll have like some little sly ass comment back like she like somebody will say something then like she'll say some shit back like it's okay because I guess his name is Mike too. And she'll be like Mike's humbleness will get him way further than da 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 and or some other shit she had said was like
she being OD, man. Like that's OD.
That's what I'm saying.
You're really stretching the situation further than it should go. Like let it be at the picture and leave it at that. Don't nobody give a fuck. You give too much of a fuck and you're making too big of a deal of it. I get that's your baby. Oh well, your baby be getting hooped on.
Right.
Like everybody else. He play basketball. Like all the rest of them.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit happens,
fucking
bro. It's
well.
like AAU, and I know
Now what's
that ain't the
gonna
first
happen-
time you done seen that. If
Now
your son is a top recruit, that's not the first time you done seen that in a tournament.
That's what I'm saying. And now what's gonna happen? Maybe we play y'all. I'm in your face too.
Yeah, where your mama at?
Where's your mom at?
She fine. I'm in your head.
Like, don't do that to your kid. Think long term. I know you mad, but he probably don't give a fuck. Did he come to you crying, telling you to post that? No.
He might have.
And if he did, he a bitch and get in his face. Niggas need to get in his face. I get it.
He's harsh. Hate.
Look, bro, it's basketball.
Hey, that nigga almost 18. Fuck that shit. He
I'm
can
be
be a
real. They
bitch.
playing really high.
15
Carey,
years old.
Carey, they're playing very high level basketball.
He
That
can be
is
a bitch.
nothing.
Yeah, they still like don't have jobs and they kids.
But they get in each other's faces. It's the sport.
I mean, I feel you.
You feel me?
Hey.
I appreciate the mama.
My mama better not do
I
that.
appreciate it too.
My mom better not do that.
Hey, my mama 100% would do that shit.
If
she
If Amir was getting this shit worked on the court, she's posting it.
she's at the game yelling. She's gonna be on the news for getting put out.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Come to the game and yell and all that
No,
shit.
she's
But
getting put out. She going on the court.
oh, I don't know about all that. But yeah,
You know
you feel
why?
me? Cool. Do your shit at the game. That's what I expect. Like that's part of the environment. But like all the extra ass shit on social media talking about like, oh, his humbleness will get him further and
Like, girl, he going.
oh,
number
he's great player but not disciplined and like, bitch, you ain't no coach. Like, bro, go on with that, man. Like, bro, this is sports, bro. Like, this is battle, my nigga. Like, come on.
one. And she gonna be holding that with her. The bigger that kid gets, the more she's gonna hate that guy.
Aw. Ain't nothing like hate.
J. Cole?
Oh man, did he drop something?
Thank God.
You see the concert or something?
Nah, he was on Young Thug's album.
I saw Young Thug recently, and he was already on some shit that he was on the album, and it's different.
He's singing. Yeah. The second half of the album I can tolerate more than the first half. J. Cole's on the first half.
There you go.
Friday just fucking.
Gunna's on the first half too, and he couldn't even save that song. That Drake song is cool, but I mean it's Drake. Yeah, you got Travis Scott on there too.
Say what?
I probably got like 2 songs I've listened to twice since.
I can't really say. I only like listen to like probably 3 or 4 songs.
I listened to the J. Cole song with
It's a lot.
skepticism beforehand, before I even pressed play.
It's a lot of tracks.
It is
A lot
20
of tracks,
songs.
and then if
It's
Bruh
an
comes
hour
out
and
with a
something.
deluxe
26th.
Oh my god!
But you know his deluxe joints be having joints on there, and I'm hoping that the deluxe has more or has faster songs on
I
it.
didn't like that. I like what he had on that fucking slime
Language, right?
Slime language.
Slime
It was
language
cool, but
too.
that slime language.
That had
Deluxe.
Ski and the deluxe. I really didn't care for too many songs off.
But I don't care about deluxes anymore. You listen to
Yeah.
But all of them do
Don
deluxe.
Toliver,
Yeah, I liked it.
it's smooth. The production's pretty motherfucking dope on there.
Mike Dean's on there a lot.
Yeah, but that's like Mike Dean. That nigga can make anything. That's like top 2 white people. It's like him and Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
And fucking, I don't know, somebody else white that's cool. I don't know, Tom Hanks.
I don't know.
I fuck with Tom, bruh. That nigga went on a
Eminem.
run, bruh. Forrest Gump.
I don't think niggas are cool
And
with him.
Castaway.
I don't know.
I don't think niggas are cool with him.
Toy Story.
Have you listened to Don Toliver shit?
A couple songs, not the
What you
whole
think?
shit yet. It's straight.
It's pretty smooth. It's like motherfucking. You can hear that nigga got a big nose. He got that mucus gland.
I listened to his album, and like he sounds like Mark Morrison,
Hmm.
Man.
and it's funny because they're both in Texas.
Word. I mean, I fuck with him. I'm telling you, when he comes here with the weekend,
That's gonna be crazy.
that's gonna be crazy.
How was the Cardi concert?
Yeah. What?
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. I mean, like the crowd was lit for sure.
Is that municipal?
Yeah.
Damn.
But I mean, like me personally, like as a person that be like actually going to a lot of concerts and shit, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, I ain't gonna say disappointed, but it was kind of a lackluster performance in my opinion. Like he really didn't perform a lot. It was more like it was a lot more just going around screaming type shit.
You know what I think, bro? Niggas think their crowd is Travis Scott crowd. He could do that if he had a crowd like that.
So?
If he had a crowd like that.
I've seen Travis Scott, and that auto tune is what fucks people up.
Really?
I was gonna say because
Yeah,
I kind of
auto-tune
felt
is
the
what
same
fucks
way
people.
when I went to the Astro World.
Yeah, bro. Like you
I
either
kind
have
of
to have a real voice because you can't do that live.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. And
no, they auto tune the mic.
They auto tune the mic, but you got to be able to hear it too. So sometimes they'll be off by like a second on like a song. It doesn't translate well. But everybody got too much auto tune, especially Playboy Cardi. Like he sounds like a baby robot.
Mm-hmm. He sounds very childish. Very childish.
He does. It's just like, yeah, what?
How was Rico? Did you see her?
Rico Nasty was
She gave an actual performance.
Rico.
Yeah, she was lit. Her shit was lit.
That's crazy that she opened for him. I mean, I know she's not a bigger artist than Cardi, but damn.
Really? I don't know. I feel like
I
they're
thought
bringing the same crowd, so like I understand.
I understand it, but I would see Rico with her own concert and someone opening up for her.
Really?
I don't think
she's
she's
not-
there
she
yet.
doesn't have the
or I
following
feel like
that
she
you would
could, but not to do like municipal.
But not like in a bad way.
Not municipal. Like she could do like definitely like shit. That's easy. I was gonna say something like marathon or something like that, or like the amphitheater.
Marathon is hard as fuck to set out for a lot of folks because that's a big ass place.
It is, but it's nowhere near as big as municipal. No. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think she could do municipal, but I feel like she could do like her own like music marathon for sure.
Yeah, I guess she'd have to go on tour with somebody. I don't know. She got the.
But yeah, like if
ain't
she go
got
on
the
tour,
music.
yeah,
I can
bring
see
her
her
like
on
a
She
little
got the
decent-
music, but she don't have the music.
I can
She
see her on
just
tour
need-
with Travis. Is that
she
far
needs,
fetched?
Like a big radio hit. Like,
Yeah.
She like Smack a Bitch is a good song, male, female song. You can play it anywhere. She's very hype. But damn, you can't play that shit on the radio. It's hard as fuck to play songs on the radio now. It's just a lot of bleeps.
Yuck. Mimi,
Yes, sir.
we good?
Y'all are doing y'all's thing. I don't even know what y'all are talking about.
Niggas.
Music, really.
I know, and I can't relate to any of the music. I don't
You know a guy named Rennie? R-I-N-I?
Hey, bruh, his album.
That shit.
Hard.
Is it called
Good.
Constellations or
It
something?
was good, but you know what? That's the best album with the worst cover art.
It's some funny shit. I'll show you.
It's the worst cover art. Period. I don't know why. Somebody was like, "Hey, bruh, like he sings well, the songs are good, but damn, you be like, I don't even want to motherfucking walk into this album."
It's fire though.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
bro.
not
You
gonna
like,
cap
what?
on you.
It's the
Mimi, I'll
most
send
light
it to you.
skinned shit.
It's some fire shit.
That's funny.
Send me the other song too.
Yeah, hell
got
yeah.
you.
Looks into fucking like R&B, I guess. R&B, there's so much R&B.
Man, R&B. I was thinking about this the other day. R&B is just a more fun genre to be a fan of these days because it's so much that you don't get advertised. So basically, everything's damn near new to you. For the most part.
It all matters on who you already follow and what like gets created out of them. Do you follow certain motherfucking singers who are continuously putting out like better and better music, or like you motherfucking like, all right, cool, I'm gonna just put these niggas on and hopefully they sound good. Cause some R&B is too simple. Like
Yeah, but then some R&B is so left. Like that guy Child or group Child. Have you ever heard of them?
the Child group,
I think that.
Children of God,
No, it's called
Children of Zion, Child.
Child. CHIIILD.
Yeah,
I think they're closely managed by the same group that's managed, but not Rory, but Emotional Oranges.
word. Emotional Oranges is also kind of like.
I don't like them. I don't think they're really that cool, and I feel like their name is Emotional Oranges because of Rory, and then it doesn't even feel right listening to them.
So who is I mean, I've listened to a couple projects, but who
are they?
Yeah.
It's a white dude as a producer. I saw them live at Lollapalooza, but we went there and fucking. It was like motherfucking. I thought it would be two black people, but it was a white dude and like this light skinned girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Child's way better, and
But what do Rory got to do with them though?
with Child,
Nah, with
Emotional Oranges.
yeah.
I guess he was like managing them or something.
Rory and Mal.
Y'all see that Rory and Mal shit?
Yeah, hell
fucking
yeah.
Spotify.
Hey, shout out to my niggas, but I fuck
That's
with
what's up.
yeah.
That is what's up. I don't
Yeah,
listen
bro.
to that shit, but that is what's up.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I feel like Joe Budden got redundant, and then a lot of niggas just like he just sounds so angry.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened to you, Rodney. But we waiting on him. Really, he's just Joe Budden. Let me tell you something, nigga.
Hey, we gonna ride that wave then. Shit. To the top.
Joe Budden, I don't know. He's just angry, especially he's from New York. And
Yeah.
New York's not on top right now, and so it's hard for him to really give his perspective on things.
He really like fell off after that shit because, I mean, you do that from my perspective. You do that to two motherfuckers you call your friends. First of all, y'all telling us Carey's knocked out. Y'all telling us that your friends on camera, but
Put that on the
actually, one day we come to find out you're not friends. You wish this nigga was not at your child's birth, and you're talking to an invisible him and firing him on YouTube.
Let me tell you something like that.
It was really weird. It's
It was really
narcissistic. It was egomaniac type shit. And I think that just fucked him up. That turned him off for a lot of people that really was riding with him. It's like, this guy is funny.
I feel like he just kept.
It wasn't even that he was funny. I just fucked with. I mean, I still fuck with him, but definitely like that situation made me look at him a little sideways for sure.
He just kept moving, and his movement. I felt like every time he moved, he lost a little bit of his crowd.
I mean, I feel like
You know what I'm saying? You
anybody
went from
that's
here, and then you'd be like, oh, Patreon.
anybody that had watched for like a long time, I feel like you kind of had to, because it's like, yeah, I fuck with the Joe Budden podcast mostly for Joe Budden, but like y'all have a chemistry that y'all built and that y'all have, and the way that y'all like go at topics and like just the shit that y'all do, and like it just came to be like something that you.
I didn't understand how well that chemistry worked until they were no longer there.
Exactly.
And I didn't understand how much he needed them and how much they need him.
Yeah, right. Because now he got yes men around him.
Yeah.
And then when that yes man shit, you just
that shit ain't cool.
Hey, what you think about this? I loved it too.
And then it's like with Roy and Maul, you need an energetic moderator because both of y'all kind of boring as shit together. Let's keep it a bean. I mean, y'all have industry inside, which is cool, but personality-wise, you're not just bringing anybody in new.
They just don't sound like they get that pum. And I don't know, I feel like when that nigga said, motherfucking, he paid for a date, and he saw a girl, and he paid for everything.
Yeah, that nigga Maul.
Maul going outside.
Oh, and I was like, oh, okay, bruh. That's what you on?
Like, I watched their podcast.
He said like he saw his ex.
He said, yeah, if I see a bitch out, if I see a girl.
If I see a young female out and about on another jet.
He said, if you see somebody out, a girl out with a dude, he gonna pay for their meal and say that's some fly shit. My nigga, what would be fly is you not even saying anything to them and getting the fuck on about your day.
But if it's what he's doing, if it's a bitch that is, I'm not supposed to say that. Just
look at you.
If it's a bitch, like I said, that he's paying, he's paying for her meal, her and her guy's meal or whatever. Boy, at this point, because you basically just son the nigga, here, I'm paying for your meal or whatever. Like, if it's one of the money hungry bitches, they gonna be like, oh, let me find out who this is. And then he
already knows her.
He already knows her.
Yeah.
That's
not fly.
The way he played it off was, it's a girl that like I'm not even like really with. We just kick it, and like it was a joke type of deal. Is how he
tried to
like
clean it up.
Baller. Like, I'm so baller, I can buy your meal, and I'm gonna buy my meal even if I'm by myself.
But that means you're sensitive of the entire thing, and that's
when I was like, I don't know if I can listen to you with a white man.
Excuse me again.
You and a white man on the mic.
I fuck with it. I'll listen to that shit.
I don't know.
I just don't think they're interesting.
They got to do something else. They got to put somebody there. Maybe an old rapper from New York.
Like, they be having cool niggas on their show, like Alchemist and Earl and niggas like that. Like, they be having really good guests.
Yeah.
But them.
You're right. Like, I've been trying to listen to the Mike Tyson podcast.
I can't listen to it because it speaks you better.
Yeah, because I can't get over his voice.
I can watch it.
I can watch it, bro. He got one with Action Bronson and Freddie Gibbs. What do you think about Freddie Gibbs saying he trying to get donations to fight Dr. Umar?
Dr. Umar's going to whoop his ass.
Freddie Gibbs said, if Dr. Umar can beat me at anything athletic.
Be real.
I know y'all don't care about the next statement I'm about to say, but Freddie Gibbs he's slick. He all right. Fine.
Look, I've seen video of Dr. Umar just shadow boxing. And that nigga looked like he took a class or two. That's all I'm saying. That's literally all.
He's a Philly nigga.
I heard about the video.
He's a Philly nigga, bruh. But he said, I'm taking donations to fight Dr. Umar, and he is drunk. Like, Freddie Gibbs is drunk as fuck. But there's videos.
Don't let Umar catch you wind of that.
Umar caught wind of it already, bruh. They're bad. It's because of the Mike Tyson podcast with Freddie Gibbs on there. And Mike Tyson was like, who's Dr. Umar? And he was just like, yeah, Dr. Umar is this black dude who says black and white marriage aren't good. Who is he to say that? I don't understand. Who is this guy? And so motherfucking Dr. Umar says some shit about that.
Disrespectful as fuck, bro.
How? That's how Mike Tyson talks.
Mike not coming on this show.
He got more bass.
He talking about Mike Tyson mostly talks. It's when he gets intense. He said just lightly.
You making him sound whispery. You making him sound like a Michael Jackson.
He's gonna fit there
with a speech impediment.
All right, okay.
He be having more bass in his voice than that.
So how did Freddie Gibbs say he want to fight Umar?
He said, "I'll beat him in anything athletic. I'll beat him in anything athletic."
And what did Umar say?
Umar is like, "I'm tired of black men tearing each other down. If you give me the donation to open up Frederick Douglass High School, pick a time and place." That is what Dr.
I done told you about
Umar
that
said.
bullshit.
And I said, "Wait, what?
If you give me donations to open up this black church, I'll whoop this nigga's ass.
Thank you."
Donations.
Bro, I can watch Dr. Umar. I just like his perspective. That's
He's
the only thing.
hilarious.
No, it's not even hilarity. I feel like there's white people in society who say just as bombastic things, and they're able to have a platform for fucking 40 years. Rush Limbaugh used to say the shit, and Dr. Umar can say this shit, and people, but still, there's like people like him that come behind that.
I just wanted
Candace
to make sure that was
Owens,
stated.
Bendit Shapiro.
Is Larry King dead?
No, he's not dead.
Bishop
But
Shapiro.
didn't Rush Limbaugh
motherfucking-
die like right after
Of COVID.
saying some
No.
anti-vaccine
Yeah,
stuff?
fucking,
That just be funny as fuck.
He had
That's a
like
coincidence.
cancer, like colon cancer, organ failure, like fucking, like it was all bad. Nah, it was the Phil Valentine, is the same guy who comes from the Rush Limbaugh thing, who was like, I don't care about a mask. He's from Nashville.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then he
He's the
died.
dude who died.
And it was very funny when they reported.
But there's
on it
not
on
black
Channel
people that
5.
out there to say that shit like that. And I just like for him to be out there saying that shit. I want to hear that shit. Like, and it don't come from like Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? Because he look like he eats some ham. Dr. Umar eat a piece of ham. I know
He does everything any
Yeah.
regular nigga do. But
Yeah.
get on that damn IG
The brothers of the
live.
nation. Shout out to the brothers of the nation.
I need
They
to
ain't
see.
eating no
I need
ham.
to see him and Kwame Brown.
He got married.
Kwame
to,
Brown?
He
Oh,
got
yes.
married to two
Two
women.
girls.
Like a
Umar?
few weeks ago. Yeah.
Good on him.
And he didn't at the wedding. He didn't kiss neither one of them bitches. They all hugged each other.
He's a Prince
It was
Pan
a group
African.
hug.
The Prince of Pan
Pan-Africanism.
Africanism.
Let's go.
That's some shit, man.
It's Pan-African.
That's some shit.
Hey.
He got married to two different women.
On the same day at the same time.
And then kissed now one of them.
No, he didn't kiss them at the ceremony. He
They
hugged
just
them at
hugged
the
each
end.
other.
Yeah.
Shout out Umar, man.
And then like they did a spin or some shit.
Cool with it, bro. That's like some, I don't know. If you listen to Farrakhan, I came from a household where like my uncle listened to Farrakhan all the time. And so you'd be like, I like some of the perspectives, and you'd be like, damn, what the fuck did he say? Can you say this? Okay, never mind. It's about that perspective, and getting that idea, and then being like, all right, think about it. 'Cause I don't agree with everything that nigga say, but
I watch him. He makes me laugh.
Thank you. Like
He makes me laugh.
I fuck with it.
I fuck with it.
I
like,
fuck with some of it.
there's some
but
of it, but some of it I'm
most
just like,
of
I
that
fuck-
shit is funny to me.
Cause he's just like a nigga asking for money too.
Yes.
And that's what I hate.
The
most.
overarching
That's what I hate
sentiment of
most.
the whole thing.
If he
is
ain't
like,
asked for money, I think it'd be totally different. But because he's doing it, it adds an entertainment factor to like every motherfucking thing that nigga getting ready to say. Like this nigga's like, you know, Snow was originally black. Like
donations. Donations.
Donations. How you doing, black sister? Let me tell you something.
What he said, somebody gave 20, but they could have gave 50.
Yeah.
Oh man, donations.
Relations.
Let's wrap this bitch up. It's almost 3 hours. And you-
Christmas.
Okay, Carey.
Carey Ray, we're wrapping up the show. You can follow Carey at Carey Ray. It's as simple as that.
Cash App at
Money sign Carey Ray.
This is your girl Sparkles. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Sparkles, spelled SPARK, 4 E's, 3 S's, and an underscore.
You can get at me at Rodney Boston on Instagram. You remember Daryl?
Jay, you can go ahead and go next.
Where you can hit me up at ESPN Fantasy Football, at Gruden's Emails, Tanny Panties, Dat Bass Doe, and Nigger McNiggerton.
TJ.
Oh shit. Oh man. You can get at me, your boy Too Bleezy, at Agent Ocho 8. That's on Instagram, Twitter, Apple Connect, all that shit. Man, this nigga is crazy.
Just the names of my fantasy.
It's the Burn One podcast.
Yeah, follow us at Burn One Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. It's the Burn One Podcast.
I can't if I'm not changing the names.
Thank you.